to Splatoon 3 into the Splatlands Invitational.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Coming your way from PAX West. I'm
9
your
shiny.
Spray host Jordan
Nice.
Kent, and joining me, 2 casters that have been there since day 1. Gentlemen, live audience, Splatoon 3, what are you excited for?
Everything! This game, we have waited for 5 years for this game to come out. We have been so excited all throughout, and finally we will get to see what the best players in the entire
nice
country can
tags.
show us here.
I think I can turn them up a little bit.
Joined by 9 and Shiny and Shiny.
There we go.
This has obviously been a day you
Hopefully
counted
that's
down
better.
on your
Let me know if the
calendar,
volume's
marked
a bit
every
off.
single day. We have some of the
I just
top
turned them up a
teams
little
in the
bit, so hopefully
US
that
here.
helps.
What are you most looking forward to?
You know, it's rare to have so many high-level teams in such an early state of the game where they're able to try out these builds early and really test the limits of what this game can offer. So to have the talent that we have available here, with some players hitting...
You think we'll get news here? I think there might be a reveal at the end, honestly.
It's only a matter of time before we see what they can do in Splatoon 3.
Let's go ahead and check out the early bracket as we get set to crown a champion here today. We are still going to find some seeding here and some turf war. And as you see, our mini bracket, teams battle in a mini bracket.
Oh, there's going to be more stages. Okay, Hagglefish is
semifinals.
new.
It'll be turf war. There's our 5 of your new stages as well. 2 stages can only be played
Okay, so
once.
they're going to
As
do
you
seeding
mentioned,
matches in
we've
turf,
got
and then
4
we'll
of the
be doing
top
ranked
teams
for the
in
others, I'm
US,
guessing.
and for
Just
more
like
on that,
the previous
we turn
formats.
to another member of our team.
I want to see
Ashley
Hagglefish.
Esqueda,
I
and
really
Ashley
hope we go to
can add more
Hagglefish.
on these squads that will
Turf
be
is just for
competing in the
seeding,
ink here
if this is
today.
the same
Ashley.
format that they usually do.
And as we continue to wait for Ashley here in just a second, as
Leotos,
we
you're
get
the team
excited,
captain.
here she is.
How are you feeling about your team?
Honestly, I feel really confident.
Leo!
When we were playing a little earlier, we all got the handle of the
Leo!
game down, and we're feeling pretty good with our chances of winning the tournament.
Bran, how are you feeling about your team's chances here?
Feeling pretty confident. I think
Starburst!
that going into this tournament, we've been known as the best team in the Western scene across both North America
They're
and
actually
Europe.
they're
And looking
using
to
the
continue that
interviews this
streak.
time.
Bagel, Splatoon 3, new game. What is your favorite new special?
Mine would definitely have to be the ink vacuums, mainly because I really like the utility it has. It was really fun to use.
Vacuum W, good pick.
Synapse, what is your favorite part about Splatoon and the community it's built? Because it's kind of a special thing, right?
Yes, I think honestly is the content.
It's cool
that's
to see
being
these
pushed
guys
out
in
the
person,
game,
honestly.
Because in Splatoon 1,
Really
there wasn't
cool.
that much content being pushed out, and nowadays almost everyone's getting in the hang of making content for YouTube, and it brings the community more together than before.
On the count of 3, I would just think about it really quick. Which team is going to win this tournament? And when I count to 3, I'm going to point at you, and you can all say it together, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Super B!
Jackpot.
I love it.
Okay,
I love
can
that
we
they're
do the last
split.
one? Super P.
Ah, very
There we
good.
go.
Who is your favorite member of Deep Cut?
Shiver.
Based?
Big man.
Shiver.
Okay, half of them are based.
Obviously, big man.
Big man.
Big man.
Okay, well,
Okay,
that's
can't argue with Big
unanimous.
Man.
I will accept this as your answer. We all love Big Man. We will be bringing you more.
They
Check
know
it
Big
out.
Man's the
Until next
favorite.
time,
They have
catch
to
you later.
know.
All right, thank you,
All right.
Ashley. We will also have Milana joining us here on the casting desk here a little bit later for some semifinal
Dude, the
action,
casting
but
is awesome.
take
They
a look
brought
at
in
these
so many
teams here.
people
Let's
from
go
the
ahead and
community to
start
do
with
the
our first
casting.
team
It's
as we get set
great.
for a seating round here.
Hey,
Super
we got
P, what
poses!
stands out to you about that?
Okay.
I mean, Super P is one of the true pickup heroes.
It's cool
of
to
this.
see
A
Leo
lot of
with
the
them.
teams that are competing today do have established time. This is not one of those teams. They were players who pushed their individual unique weapons about as far as you could back in Splatoon 2. One player I want everyone to keep track of at home is Synapse, been piloting that 52 gal in all 3 Splatoons and one of the very best to
Yeah,
do it.
Synapse is like one of the main
Shiny,
K52
obviously,
players, even
Starburst
before it
is
was
a
meta.
team that has got
No, that
some
was
names
just the
that have been
stream.
Very well known over the last few years in the Splatoon competitive
Starburst.
community here.
Some freaks of nature on that team that really their name alone just scares you into submission in a lot of these cases. Ice is one of the most impressive anchor and backline players that I've seen, and word is that
So
they
Super
may
P
return
versus
to that
Starburst
charger
is
status
first,
that
okay.
They were very well known for in the early Splatoon 2 life cycle, but when you have slayers like Bran as well on your team, you really have to be careful wherever you go.
And 9, everybody had a chance to dip their toes into the ink pools with the Splatfest last week, but now this is our first chance seeing 10 new specials in ranked mode, and that relationship between special and objective is going to be on full display today.
Absolutely, and even in Turf War, where your objective is the entire
So,
map, there are
Super
still certain
P's
specials
comp,
that
I'll try
are
to talk about it a little bit
absolutely
before the match
stronger
gets
here,
set, since
and
they're kind of
I'm really
waiting.
thirsty, 'cause I
Super
wager we're
P
gonna see a
mostly
little bit of
ran a
tactical
double
here
armor
today.
K-Gal armor
And
rapid
obviously,
comp,
it's
and
just
I
a
think
matter
they're
of
going to
how
have a
these
bit of a
specials have
hard
now
time
changed
adapting
the
their
way
comp
that
to
you
3.
approach
The other
game
thing
here,
that's different
Sean.
is
It really
Leo is
feels like
subbing
that
for them.
these specials are
They
very
were not
committal,
playing
and it's
during
gonna
the
force you
open,
to
so I'm
engage
not quite
the
sure
opposite.
what Leo's
I've heard
playing,
lots
because
of
I don't
talk
even
about the
think
specials,
Squiffer's
how many of
available
them
if
feel
it's the same
fresh
weapons as
and new.
Splatfest.
You know, in Splatoon 3, there
So,
are 15 specials.
we'll
which
have
is
to see how that
technically
is.
the same number as Splatoon 2.
And Starburst,
But when
you guys know
factor in that
Starburst. Most of you guys
5
already
of the
know.
specials in Splatoon 2 are actually different bomb launchers. There really is so much more variety.
But Starburst kind of just runs whatever. They have a lot of
And
versatility in their
obviously,
comps, but I'm
looking at all
not
the
quite sure
different
what we'll be
weapons
seeing
you
here.
can go with, the early report from these players is that everything feels good. That it really feels like it's not just going to
Is
be
this spoil free
a bunch
stream?
of people
Yes!
running around with shooters. That it's opened things up again for your chargers, for your blasters, which is great news for a lot of folks.
No spoilers.
It really is, and the lack of ink
Should
armor
be
from Splatoon
obvious.
2 coming into
The
Splatoon
rule
3
is
means
always
that a lot of those
spoiler-free.
weapons that could take you out in maybe one shot, but could sometimes indirect. It means they're a lot better now, and that's why I'm really excited. I think today we're going to see some great variety, and we're going to see a lot of people go with their.
You think
true
they might
comfort picks
experiment? See, that's
instead of
what I'm
they think
unsure
might be best.
about.
And Shiny, when it comes down to turf wars,
Because, like,
especially
in
at this
theory,
level,
you'd want to
so many of these
experiment
players talk
long
about the
term, but you
final
probably
30
just don't have a
seconds
lot
being
of actual,
there's
you
an
know, like,
ability that's
time
basically built around the
with the
last 30
game.
seconds.
So
It's
it's
called
like
last ditch
experimenting
effort.
is a big
And that is
risk.
going to be a critical piece of many of these players' gear going into the tournament. They're only going to have main abilities at their disposal today, so picking those is going to be that much more important.
And then we also have one more ability that we'll get to here in just a second.
Oh, here we go!
Mincemeat Metalworks, and here we go.
Bucket.
Turf War.
Okay, I think it's just test
Super
fire
B
weapons.
versus Starburst and 9. What can you tell
Okay,
us
it's
about
just
this
test fire.
particular map?
Bagel's doing
Already,
arrow?
Mincemeat Metalworks. The first thing you're going to notice
Okay.
here, all of these grates that you can run over, you can't turf on top of them, you can't swim across them here. It means that if you are able to get your
And Leo's
anchor
flexing
player
bucket.
like ice on this
Okay.
spot that you see,
Biscuit's on
it's gonna
dually,
be
which
that
is
much more
good. I
difficult
didn't
to
think
get
we'd
rid
see
of
that,
them.
but
See,
Crab
Biscuit
is
with the
really
dualies.
important
What
if we're
else
trying
can
to
you
deal
tell
with
us, Shiny,
vacuum.
about these loadouts is an interesting choice for both teams.
Man, the Arrow Spray is such a turf war classic. It's going to
Ooh,
have the
big
Reef
double.
Slider, which is a great special that allows you to launch yourself
Biscuit
and
can just
detonate
roll
it
out.
early
Oh,
if you
no,
want to.
nice
We see an
bomb.
early pick off there.
Wave
The
breaker.
Crab Tank, another new special, was at the ready, but it's going to be Taco from Super P taking them down.
And already Super P with a couple of splats to get this started here. You see Taco at the top losing a teammate, 4-3
Starburst is.
advantage.
It's going to be
Starburst
hard to
on
push
the map.
Starburst, though, with
Here
that
is
heavy
Juan, and
spawning. The
really
only
mid here,
real
9 is a lot more
displacement
crowded
they
than what
have
we're
is
typically
the
used
killer
to.
whale
Oh,
from
it
the
absolutely is,
gal.
and look at this. All the
Oh, that
pressure, they're
fucking
running
Reef Slider
forward
was good.
immediately, and the pressure is still not done. Ice has moved up. Biscuit has moved up. That's
Also, I
gonna
just
be
realized
a
this is the first time we're
delayed
seeing
wipeout
spectator
here,
cam.
and
It's much
Starburst
more,
playing with all the confidence in the world thus
Spectator
far.
cam is very
Biscuit
jumpy.
dropping down below. You see this Crab Tank ready to roll, retreating, trying to find a little bit
I
more
think the
space.
sound's a bit
Pairs
messed
with
up too,
Bagel,
but I can't
Ice, they are
tell.
bunched up there right now, Shiny. But here comes the Crab Tank.
I'm not sure I
Starburst
like this
really
crab.
has the advantage
It's a
here.
very
That
awkward
interval is gonna
angle.
be that heavy
Maybe he
slap
can
when
kill
the
someone with
ice
the
is
AoE?
using.
Yeah,
The
he's
Crab
got to kill
Tank's
there.
gonna
Okay.
finish off one as they get the final shot there. And you also
The
notice
Wave
at the
Breaker is
top
also
there's a
very
Wave Breaker.
useful on the
That's going to
stage.
give them some extra added advantage. You don't have things like 10 missiles right now calling out the enemy position, and that's where the Wave Breaker comes in.
Biscuit being mindful. You see that suction bomb going there to claim a little bit more territory, trying to cover
Good
some more
bomb
ink. And
poking.
9, here comes the encroachment, and you see Cyanide.
That
here with
Trizuka is
that
going to
Trizuka
not
trying
really
keep
be able
him
to
at
do
bay.
much. It's a
Yeah,
bad
but it's
spot.
only
Sounds just has to
Synapse
go
there
for a
as that was
trade.
going
I don't know why he's
Everybody
backing
else
off.
had gone down, and look at
If
this
you're going in
again.
with Cooler
They've
like that, you're
maneuvered
last
so
person
well
alive,
here.
you
You've
might as
seen
well
Biscuit
just go
go
for a
this
trade.
exact
There's no
spot,
reason to,
rotate
like,
back
back
to the
out
middle,
and stay alive.
And now look at that. They've swapped up again, giving each other high fives as they go about.
And you see the advantage
Super B also is really
for
struggling to get
Starburst,
specials
just over
out.
a
You can
minute
definitely
left,
feel
4
the
on 4
more
on the
expensive
map currently, and at this
special
point
basis.
Here, Shiny, you see the killer
Bagel
whale
will be fine.
5.1
There's no
coming out.
follow-up on that
What
whale.
can Super P do to try
Brand
and get
goes
some
down,
momentum?
First of all, the Killer Whale is one of the only global
That slider
specials
did
that you
not
have
feel
in
well
the game.
timed.
It's
That
also gonna
Tri-Strike
be
is
an innovative
really good.
target
Holy
the
crap.
enemy team with your reticle. But we also saw the triple ink
We're
strike
seeing
come
a
out.
lot
That
of
was
panic
the
specials from
and that's
both
one of the
teams,
best
honestly.
things
Oh
that you
my
can have in the
God!
last minute of a turf war match.
Wait,
because it
that
gives
snipe
you
was
great
good.
coverage
Okay,
of the
I
map,
see you,
especially
Biscuit.
when you're down.
9, how about Biscuit hunting
No
out
one
the
has
splat in
specials
the
yet,
Crab
though.
Tank?
The Crab Tank so so versatile. It's got 2 ways of firing. You've got a long-range just series of shots that you can apply, and then you've also got a true blob here.
Oh, nice try, Zuka. Oh, that's huge. That last guy should be dead too.
Ooh,
Nice save from Leo. Wait, it's even. What the hell? Oh my god, this fight is surprisingly back and forth. Nice kill. Okay, that's important.
Here it comes Brand, trying to approach a little bit closer, trying to pick up Taco.
Oh, Brand has to fight. He can't get out. That's really bad. Ooh, that drop is actually bad. Slider, maybe? Slider's not getting a pick. They're 2 dead. Wait. Oh, shit. That's a W for Super P.
Speaking of trying.
Is it enough? We'll see.
Oh, wow.
By Super P. Maybe they took the game. That's a lot.
That's Super P. That's Super P.
It is
Oh,
Super
wow.
P
Wait, that was
getting
close,
the
actually.
win
What
at
the? Okay.
end. 9. That is why you don't give up. You see the look of disbelief
Woo!
on their side.
I
Okay.
heard their call-outs and their screams all the way from up here, and there's about 20 rows of people here. That's why we say it's the last 30 seconds.
All right.
That entire time, they were getting pushed back. All it takes is one overextension, one combination of specials that are able to take a couple people down. Eventually, they had to move back. And they did
Okay,
not
that
look
was
back.
close.
And Shiny, it really felt like when Grand went down, that's when things collapsed for Starburst and Super P. Taking advantage of the situation. We mentioned the final 30 seconds.
So Starburst can't be a
even in
top
Turf War, you
seed
have to
now.
realize that
It's just
the
seeding, of
aggression
course, so
in
they're
this
not
game
out.
is
But
picked up
Starburst not
many
being
more
top
notches than
seed
it
is
in
already
Splatoon
not
2.
what we
Having that
expected.
control is so important to allow your Slayer to do what Brand was doing up until that point when they went down. So that gives Super P
I hope
so
someone will
much
do
more room
Stringer.
on top
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't
boost that
know.
they
It
were
feels
able
very risky to
garner
bust out
with
the
that
brand new
triple
weapons.
ink
I feel like people
to
are going to
move
stay away
forward
from
and
them.
finally get the lead at the last
Yeah, I
second.
think the maps
That
look
is
better
a
during the day,
huge
too.
Victory for Super P and
That's just me, though.
confidence-wise, 9. That you have to feel great being
So
able to
next up
turn
would
the
be
tide
FT1
that late
aka
in the
Mad
match.
Titans
Yeah,
versus...
especially with the way that the game had been going. It was all Starburst that entire game. They were pushed back. They were rotating around. So whenever you as a team are able
they're fighting
to deal with
Jackpot,
that for
okay.
2 minutes and not lose
What
confidence
does
and
seeding
say,
mean?
"We
So
just need to
basically,
get 1 or 2
they're
down,
playing
and then we
turf
can
matches
execute
to
our game
determine
plan."
the
That
order.
is mental
So
fortitude at
seeding
its
is like
finest
the
at
order
highest
of the
level.
teams
Let's go
in a
ahead and check
bracket.
out the
So for the
bracket
first
after
seed fights the
Super
fourth
P
seed, and the
steals
second seed
one
fights the
away
third
from
seed.
Starburst at the
So in
end,
theory,
and
the higher
while
you
Super
are...
P
Oh, they've
1-1,
already played some
Starburst
matches.
0-2. That'll bring up the
Oh,
Mad
they've
Titans
already
and
played some
Jackpot
matches, so
next,
Starburst
and
is bottom seed.
obviously this
Okay.
plays a huge role because this is
So
the
Mad
seeding for
Titans and
semifinals.
Jackpot
When
are
you
fighting
get
for
those
first
ranked
seed.
modes,
Okay.
matchups are huge here, Shiny, as you get set for.
So
really
Mad
taking
Titans
on
is
the teams
FT1,
for
by the
best
way.
of
I'll
5
be
here in just a
interchanging
moment.
them.
But
Yeah,
we're gonna
FT1 and
meet
Mad
our
Titans are
other
the same.
two
They just have
teams.
token,
Our
and
very
they
own
like to go
Ashley
under different
Skeda
names.
Sat down with them.
Oh, interview 2.
Kyo, you're the team captain. How are you feeling about the team's chances?
Feeling pretty good. I never like to underestimate any team, so I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, we're gonna win. But like, you know, we're gonna try our best, and we're probably gonna, we're gonna win.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to watch you play. I'm excited to watch all of you play. Q, this is a first-time experience for a lot of players here in the
Jackpot.
Invitational. Can you talk a little bit about how you're preparing for the tournament?
First off, I'm going in with a ton of confidence, and I feel like if you don't have that, then you're going to get really nervous on stage. And I think that's like the most important thing, especially when you're playing in front of a really big crowd. You know, you have to be able to control your nerves when you go up there.
Legend, tell me a little bit about your favorite special in Splatoon 3.
How these people say common tournaments? They're not. I've been on the same kind of stage. They're not.
There's really no reason. I just like the crowd. That's why I can't really like.
Do you need a reason to like the crab? I don't think you do.
I just like the crowd. Bro.
He just likes crab.
Dude, it's literally like I tried out the special and I just liked it.
That's perfect. I'm looking forward to seeing you deploy that crab tank during the tournament. Okay, last question on the count of 3. I want you to say what team you think is going to win this tournament.
Okay,
Are
they're
you
all
ready,
going to say
Mad
themselves.
Titans? Okay.
They're all
1,
going to say
2,
themselves.
3.
DNA.
Oh, for
That is
fuck's
not your
sake,
team
of
name,
course.
but I will take it as an
Of
answer.
course they're doing the
We will be
DNA
bringing you
meme. I should have
more Splatoon
fucking, I
content.
should have seen it. They
Be sure to
spammed
stay
it on my
tuned, and
fucking
until next
Twitter.
time, catch you later.
God damn it. Now this is gonna get clipped.
Thank you, Ashley. By the way, guys, I think Legend likes the crab tank, to be honest, if you look at his favorite special here. But, you know, you look at Mad Titans and Jackpot, and obviously 2 teams.
So Legend, the Splash player with the crab, likes the crab tank. What a shocker.
For this event.
Yeah, they did a great job, and both of the
Who's
tournament runs
DNA?
that they
DNA
made
is
in
a
their
team that got to
victories were quite
Grands like
dominant, and these are
3
teams that have
times, but they
competed against
lost.
each other so many
In, like, the
times. There's
different
some
events.
amalgamation of these players
So
here,
I think
I'm
it's
not
just
at all
a running
surprised to see
gag.
Both teams say that they're very confident.
And then, of course, when you look at the loadouts.
All right, and now
everyone
everyone on YouTube who doesn't understand whatever the fuck they're doing is now spamming them too. Wonderful.
Any random reason. They're
Like, the
very
chat's not on
strategic
screen,
in
but
the
everyone's
way
just
that they
DNA
assign their
sweeping in
roles
my
to
chat
their
right now.
teams.
Very meticulous almost.
Let me
You
put
know,
my
in
chat
Turf
back
War,
on
you have to
stream
be
for a
very
second.
careful about over-relying on the
We have our
different roles
fucking
that
DNA
make
sweeps
ranked
in the chat
so
right now.
crucial and a much longer stint
take 'em off
than
stream.
these sort of sprint-esque Turf War matches. So maybe you have like your traditional
What is
anchor, your
DNA?
player,
It's just
your
like actual
utility
DNA.
player.
That's their
That
team name. It's just
utility
DNA,
and
like the
farming up those
genetics.
very important ink-getting specials.
All right, now we're
becomes
having DNA
super
sweep
critical,
spammed in my chat.
especially
All right.
again in those last 30 seconds.
What is most unique to both of you, and let's start with you, 9, about player movement in Splatoon 3? Because there's going to be some changes as this meta continues to develop here next week.
Yeah, so the big thing here, and it really applies to blaster players in particular, but with that new squid roll that you can do, it does push your
thanks to you guys,
character
my chat
either
stand,
far
DNA
left, far back,
sweet.
far forward. But when you do that, it does actually push your shot a little bit further. So if you're a blaster player,
But he
or a
wants to
slasher
win.
player,
I want
that
Jackpot.
means you can
I mean,
pressure
not
your
Jackpot. I
opponent
want
in spots that you
Starburst
couldn't
to win.
normally.
And Shiny, we're going to take
They're
a
all
look
my
at the
friends.
Mad
They're chill as
Titans
fuck.
as we mentioned some powerhouses there that have championship experience. And, you know, this is a different stage, and you want folks that are familiar with this.
Dude,
and
Zero is
what
just so
really
fucking happy to be
stands out
here.
to you about what they're able to do once they get on the same page?
Zero's so
This is
damn
the
happy.
Introduction of the old guard to the new guard. I think Kyo has been a very dominant sort of anchor player that not only takes that role. but
Actually, I
out of
guess
the
it is
game,
only half
takes
FT1,
like
right? Because
captain,
Shaq's not
vocal,
playing.
Call out
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I will just call him Mad
Titans.
Titans.
Zero at your disposal.
Because it's
as
Q
well.
and
He
Bursty are
frankly
from
hasn't
FT1,
been
but
playing
Zero
that
and
much.
Token
Came
are
back into
not.
the game like nothing had ever happened, like they had never left, honestly.
And Nine, I want to go back to the specials in Splatoon 3 because I think that's the thing so many people are excited to
Right now it's
see
seeding
how
matches,
they will
but no, I
interact
can't put
with
the rule
these
set.
objectives and ranked modes. And obviously, you talk to the players, there's going to be a lot of strategies we're going to see for the very first time here.
Absolutely, and I'd say the word that you used earlier, Zach, that was so great is committal. How committal these specials are, because
Please tell me these teams go to Hagglefish. Come on.
Ink armor,
I want to see a Hagglefish W.
You could displace the opponent.
Poses
and
are
then go
cringe,
in,
bro.
decide where you want
Imagine
to
if it was
attack
you
them.
up there
That's
having
not
to
gonna
do
be the
poses
case
in
here.
front of
If you
2,000
wanna use your
people.
Specials, you're gonna have to be
Good
a bit
luck
more
with that.
honest, a bit more committal.
It
and
ain't
more than
easy.
anything, You're gonna have to be creative.
Just saying.
Shiny, on that note, how do teams best make pushes now in Splatoon 3? Because as we mentioned, you don't have those global specials anymore. How are teams going to utilize their specials to try and take momentum in some of these ranked modes?
Well, there may not be one true formula. It's very map dependent. There are maps that are a lot wider. There are maps that are quite narrow and have longer sight lines, but also sort of cubbies placed throughout the left and right hand side. So if you're a longer range weapon, maybe if there's a bridge, which a lot of these maps do have some sort of overhang, whether it's grading or bridges, maybe you set up there, or maybe you select a weapon that allows you to get back into the action quicker, like having the Tacticooler or maybe even this Squid Beacon.
Let's check out Jackpot. They're hoping for all 3 sevens to pop up here today, 9. And for Jackpot, a team that you're very familiar with, a team you're excited to see out here.
Absolutely. This is a team of absolute juggernauts who have moved through. They have competed at the highest level, both against North American, European, Japanese teams here. And one player that
You
I
just have to
highlight
flick
is
at the
Q.
exact
He
same
was
time you
speaking
do the
earlier
squid
here.
roll.
At the
Like,
end
you
of
ZR
Splatoon
the
2,
exact
a
same
lot of
timing.
Charger
It's the
players
same,
moved away from Charger, moved to Splatlings, moved to
logic
Jet
as when
Ruffers,
you do a normal
not Q.
jump
She stuck with the
and squid
Chargers
roll.
the entire time, and I
I mean, that
wager
normal
that
jump
with as strong
horizontal.
as that weapon is looking currently, she's going to be rewarded.
And obviously, Shiny, with no ink armor in Splatoon 3 as of right now, that changes things for
As of
Chargers.
right now, Jordan,
changes
no,
things
no.
dramatically. You
Don't
have
give them
a lot
a
of
don't give them a warning to put it back in. No ink armor in
defensive
Splatoon 3. Just
capabilities.
no.
On the
No.
flip side of that, though,
None.
the
Zero.
Splat Charger / Splatter Scope was given the Ink Vac special that allows you to play.
We have
what I would
we have
call
no
an
armor.
offensively defensive
Armor
role.
is
It allows you
cringe.
to get right into the action. In the ranked modes, I think we'll see this even more, but it allows you to take the fire that a lot of your Slayers and Skirmishers are going to be getting and allows you to dish out that damage right back to your opponent.
It's okay,
Now,
Jordan.
we gotta
Jordan's
get to
just
the
trying
new
to
weapons,
scare
of
us. It's
course.
okay.
You take a look at what's going to be
He's
at
just
the
scaring us a
repertoire. I
little
mean,
bit.
some people have really been excited by the Splatana so far also.
Yeah, it is a very pesky weapon. I think that's the best way that I can put it here. It's a weapon that likes to play at close range, but it moves very quickly when it charges here. And I think we all sort of underestimated exactly how
Splashdown
quick it
was
would be
confirmed.
when
Bro,
it was
Splashdown
doing
is in
that.
single
We
player.
did
That
see
is
a
not
couple of
confirmed
the
for
players
multiplayer.
in the scrimmages that we played a couple days ago actually utilize it here. I think it's going to take a while for them to really pick up the true strengths of it, but boy, oh boy, is it
I wonder
hard
if
to pin
any
down.
teams are going to do a double
Finally,
Tacticooler
the
comp.
aggressive players, your frontliners here, Shiny. What have you noticed in the last couple of days and a lot of the feedback from the Splatfest? Has anything changed for those frontline players as far as their approach?
You know, taking my own opinion of the Splatfest, where I was like, oh, the splatter shot really feels good. The Dark Tetra Dualies, for example, you can
Do
sort
the
of
kits
roll
could change
around,
from the
and you
test
also
fire?
have
No.
the Squid Roll that gives you even more mobility. A lot of the players today are sort of falling back on old favorites, things like the 52 Gal, and of course that splatter shot I just mentioned.
Mad
Oh, they're
Titans
starting.
taking
It's
on
Hagglefish.
Jackpot and
W Hagglefish. W
Marketed.
Hagglefish. Oh, a tent.
Another map.
Wait,
here,
who's
Nine,
on
that folks
tent?
are excited about, and what can we expect?
Wait,
here?
who's
Yeah,
playing
this is one of
tent?
the widest maps in Splatoon 3 right now. You
Tent
can see at
Zap?
the top and bottom of
Wait,
the screen, there are a
Bursty's
lot
on
of cubbies,
tent.
as Jack so
Okay.
adroitly put it. Ways to attack the opponent.
Jared's
that they're not
sticking with
expecting.
support.
And already
Q.
starting to see
Okay.
a tent
We have
umbrella
both
coming out for
VAC
the
and
Mad Titans.
Tacticooler,
Yeah,
so
I wanna
double
honor
support
Nine for this.
special
The
on
Nine
both
was
sides.
Very big on the tent umbrella being a huge thing.
Did
That's
that
another one of
cooler
those
just
weapons
block
that
a
is going to
Zuka
be
shot?
impact.
Oh my
It's
god,
also
this
the
map
only
looks so
weapon
good.
available today,
Ooh, that
which
was a
is
good shot.
great.
Dude, they are running in, holy.
If you want to get back into the action,
Jackpot's going to be very aggressive.
Leafy with
nice crab tank, though, to counter. Oh, that's a wipe. Okay.
Oh, that is a wipeout already for the Mad
You
Titans.
got to respect the
it's
crab,
amazing
dude.
in that first 30 seconds, you saw both of their game plans. Jackpot immediately built up the Tacticooler, ran forward and tried to push them down. Meanwhile, the Mad Titans had built up 2 specials to counteract, and they are rewarded with the first wipeout.
Take a look at Burt right now, letting that Tenta Brella just go ahead and move forward and create some space. Plenty of options here right now for the Mad Titans.
Ooh, good whale timing.
Here at the moment, Shiny.
All 4 specials.
Grab a can, get some juice.
The
okay.
The triple ink strike, and also the splat dualies as well. Their 4 specials.
Ooh, nice vacuum.
You can see how condensed.
Oh my God, that vacuum just absolutely shredded them.
Jackpot trying to force
they still might lose this fight. Wait. Okay, Token clutches it. That was surprisingly close.
Token with
and look at that, they're regrouped so fast because they had a Tacticooler up. Look how fast the enemy team is back. There's like an instant Trizooka out of spawn because of the special saber. That's insane, dude. That regroup is so fast.
This is what they've done.
Dude, in 2, this would have taken 20 seconds to get to this point. We are already fighting again. Holy shit.
4-2.
I don't know if I like this whale. This whale does not feel any
planned. But then they go down. All of a sudden, Mad Titans bouncing right back. This is what you expect.
Oh, you can see he had QR active, though. You can even see the special
to take a little bit of a dip and then bounce right back.
Kyo is certainly no stranger to the special as we see a great shot there in the Trizooka coming
out.
The
eating the Zuka, nice.
Trying to spawn to the members of their
good
team.
Vacuum play. Percy's not going to get any more charge on it, though. He's got to just fire it off.
We have a pretty even amount of ink as we enter the last
Ooh, nice squid roll. Good kill from Kyo.
Move forward. Kyo picks up a splat.
Wait, is it uninkable on that side?
Maybe right now, just being a little strategic, building that special here, 9.
Yeah, right now the penalty for going down is so much bigger than trying to.
Neither team's really been able to set up outside of mid though. This is still very back and forth.
Token moving back, needs to be careful.
Ooh, Token's caught. He needs to move. Token can't get out. Token can't get out. Oh, good trade. That's not. You don't want the trade. Token was gonna have juice ready. That trade's not good. Madness trades. It's 1v1. 1v1.
30 seconds left. Who will have the final push?
Dude, Jared, get your damn juice! Get the juice!
Trying to back up.
Yeah, not much
oh,
Q there, but it was
that's a fluke. He had to put the juice in the uninkable. Jackpot can't get it. I think they might still be okay, though. Yeah, they're still okay. Wait, are they okay? Is that enough? I don't know.
At the end from the Tacticooler, we shall see.
Huh, so that part of Hagglefish being uninkable is actually very interesting. Not sure if I like it or not. We have to see more.
I don't know. I see a lot of purple out there, 9.
Yeah, okay.
That'll go the way of Jackpot.
So Jackpot versus Starburst and Super P versus Mad Titans.
Into the last 15 seconds, and that entire game, Burt on the Tentabrella had been the.
He said juice? Wait, did the caster actually call it juice?
As soon as Burt went down, the floodgates opened up.
Did the caster actually call it juice? I didn't notice.
Jackpot down the stretch.
Please tell me they did.
Is one of those specials every team is going to run here, Shiny.
Jordan called it juice. Jordan called it juice.
Late in the game.
It's amazing how many parallels we can draw from just 2 best-of-1 turf
I'm telling Aaron.
3 minutes long, and we can still see how important it is to have one of your main role players that are in the action right in the middle of the map go down. It's a snowball effect that snowed all the way through on that Titans, giving Jackpot the win.
I'm fucking messaging Jordan. W
just can't give up down
W
the stretch. You never know
juice.
what's going to happen as well, too. So, obviously, this is a big win for Jackpot. We'll go ahead and take a look at the results here in just a moment.
W Juice mentioned. Absolute W caster. W caster.
Only team to go 2-0.
Okay, so Mad Titans versus Super P and Jackpot versus Starburst.
At the bottom.
Interesting.
We will get set to set the semifinals bracket, which will be.
I feel like Jackpot is looking really good.
Really fun because then it'll be best of 5. And here we go, Jackpot versus Starburst.
Here we go.
And our first semifinal. Mad Titans versus.
It's time for ranked, guys. We finally get to see them do
ranked.
ranked.
Teams will compete for a chance to
Holy
be
shit.
in the finals, which will be best of 7. Then, of course, we'll have one champion for our Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational.
Yeah, the lack of global special, you can totally feel it, like the fucking fridge being placed on the low ground. The whole other team couldn't get it because of that fluke. Like, you actually have to position your specials really well in this game. You can totally tell there's a few instances where the teams aren't used to that. Which is not meant to put shade to them. It's like for 5 years you've been used to just pop the right stick and it chains.
All right,
so,
we're going to go ahead and take a break. Let's go ahead and kick it to Ashley Esqueda as we get set to transition.
Chat disconnected?
Thank you, broadcasters. I am down on the show floor here at PAX, and I have, what's your name?
Halia.
Halia. I love the creativity happening here. You've got some tentacle bottle caps happening in your hair. You're obviously a big fan of Splatoon. Did you play the previous game, Splatoon 2?
Yes, I did.
And how excited are you for Splatoon 3?
I am extremely excited. I keep on checking my email of the pre-order every single day and getting a little bit sad that there isn't another email about it.
That makes two of us. I do the same thing. Every morning I check. What are you most excited about using in Splatoon 3? Is it the crab tank? Because I feel like for me it's the crab tank.
Wait, this answer matters.
Honestly, I'm just excited to try out the different sets for the weapons and just mess around in Turf War.
That's great.
Oh, okay, no favorite. That's fair.
These players are probably, a lot of them, playing for the first time in front of a live audience. What do you think they're feeling right now up there on that stage?
They're probably nervous because, like, it's a bunch of people. There's gonna be a bunch of people watching them. If they make a mistake or something, a bunch of people is gonna see it, but no pressure. We all make
Yeah,
mistakes.
the necklace on Ashley is
Better,
hog.
truer words have never been spoken. Halia, thank
The
you so much
OG
for talking to
T-Tech.
me. I cannot wait
Right here.
to play Splatoon
OG
3 with
T-Tech.
you. I will see you on the internet. Back to you guys in the
Splatoon
broadcast
1, man.
booth.
Splatoon 1. I just like the crab. Oh my god, Legend. Legend just likes the crab. So fucking good. Think tactical will become new armor? I mean, tac and armor are not really the same thing. Retweet if you like crab tank. What's this clip? Everyone's just clipping fucking Legend. Oh! We got Kyo shit talking already. All right, I'm gonna quote from Kyo's Twitter right here, just to be clear. After the match, Kyo said, "Turf, these fuckers do not see me in real modes. I dog their front line." Damn. All right. Kyo with the shit talk, dude. He's ready. He's into it already. I'm down. The waits are a bit long, though. I'm not sure what's going on. Crab. Turf war moment. Oh! Here we go!
Welcome back, folks, to the Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 tournament at PAX West. We have had a bit of a change here in the booth. Jordan has opted to take a short break here, our spray-by-spray analyst, but have no fear. We have brought in one of the finest finalists in all of the land, Milana. And Mel, we've already seen two incredible Turf War games coming down to the last 15 seconds each time. What is your reaction to what we have seen thus far and what we're about to see?
You know, Nine, I would say that
like
I was
registering
at the
for a
edge of my seat,
tournament
but
right
I don't
now.
think I could even sit down for that. I was down my feet watching that. Really, is just so
It's like,
exciting.
I'm
and
lazy
really
and I
looking
didn't do it
forward to
earlier,
seeing
now I'm
what's
doing it
going to
now.
happen next.
Well, these teams have already treated us to a great time. Let's go ahead and pull that bracket back up here so everybody can see what we got to see in that last bit. Of course, at the top side, we're going to be seeing Jackpot 2-0 versus Starburst 0-2. And on the bottom side, you're going to see the Mad Titans versus Super P. Both teams
there we go.
being 1-1. The ranked modes are on the table right now as we are in
Oh boy,
semifinals.
it's ranked
We'll go
time.
ahead and talk through the rules here. This will be best of
Higher
5.
seed
The
chooses
higher
mode,
will
lower
choose the
seed
mode, with the
chooses
lower seed
stage.
choosing the stage. After the first game, the winning
Okay.
team will choose the
Wait,
mode,
they fixed
and the
it. They
losing
fixed
team
the
will
counter
choose
pick
the
format.
stage. The game modes
This was the reverse way in the actual qualifiers. It was dumb and it was broken. They fixed it. W. Okay. This is a good counter pick format. All right.
Zach, I'm
oh no, wait, oh, that's just game 1. Oh, never mind, okay.
Bantering back and forth about Splat
oh no, wait, no, they did change it. A mode can't be picked more than 2 times in a match. Okay. They fixed the counter pick format. W. We're not going to see a team get cheesed.
So, if you're new to Splatoon, this is probably going to be the most sensical mode to you from Turf War. There's either going to be 1 or 2 zones on the map.
Between Jackpot and Starburst? I don't know. We've only seen them play in Turf War. And no offense, but like none of these teams play Turf War. So like, I don't know.
Your goal is to get all the way
it's hard to say. I want to have faith in Starburst, but it's just hard to tell because it's a new game. We don't really have too much precedent.
You have to be cautious.
And Milana, I want to talk a little bit here about Hagglefish Market as a stage, because we just got to see what it looks like in Turf War. The map doesn't change a ton in Splat zones. There were all of those different avenues that these aggressive players were trying to attack from. How do you think they'll approach
Look at that, multiple avenues for aggressive players to attack from. What a concept, what a concept. Nintendo, keep making stages like that, please.
On Hagglefish Market is going to be...
Oh, it's Zones Hagglefish. Okay, we're going back to Hagglefish.
Right in the middle of the map.
Crowd, get hyped. This is your first look at ranked modes in Splatoon 3. Jackpot versus Starburst here, fighting it off here, the tournament life on the line. And Zach, what are we seeing here from these team comps?
This is honestly the anchor battle I wanted to see. You've already talked up .Q or Q.
Ice is staying with Heavy. Interesting.
Ice again has opted to go for the Heavy.
Oh, we got Insta-Cooler. They're going in with it.
Great for capping the zone, as well as the Wave Breaker, which allows you to see where some of the enemy team is hiding.
And already one very important.
So Jackpot's just opting to give space.
When you hold the zone for a period of time and the opponent takes it back, you do
they
have
keep using. I keep seeing these teams use whale like it's Stingray. No one's actually moving with it. All the whales are getting very minimal value. Bagel also just got sniped.
And Milana, right now, Jackpot looks very confident in the way they're playing.
Dude, look at that flank. Ooh, got shut down fast. Nice vacuum from Q. The Charger's being so aggressive here. Nice kill on a Brand. Biscuit goes down. This Jackpot's going to be getting the zone.
Zach, we talk so often about the lockout phase in this particular mode.
Oh my god, Ice is brutal here.
It's that much more difficult to move back in. So far, though, it seems like both of the teams playing
so Ice jumped out.
Not trying to get into that scenario.
So the hard part from what I can tell from the stage is pushing outside of this court is actually really hard. So I don't think we'll see the teams move far ahead from zones unless they get a really big wipe.
Your entire team gets
oh shit! Dude, they sharked out Brand and still died. Wow. Nice play from Brand.
Very bold play. They're trying to get Brand as they drop
the whale.
It, but Brand very
both sides using whale.
You see Brand continuing to go attack and runs right into
two
members
there.
Madness and Jarrus going to get the punish. And once again, they have not been able to crack this defense, Milana.
Both teams are very hesitant to flank. We're seeing a lot of clumped up teams right now.
They're going to have to be very careful.
Without missile in place.
You know, with 2 down on the map from Starburst, 3 down
nice
now.
Kill.
It's going to be a tough one for Starburst to come back into.
That penalty's low. Oh shit!
Wipeout, everybody! Our first wipeout in a ranked mode here in Splatoon 3, and it will go the way of Jackpot. You saw that time Ice had moved forward to try to get a couple.
Oh, they're gonna go for stagger kills. They're coolering and going in. They're gonna rush. They're trying to snowball him. Starburst can't die right now. They can't die.
You know, I'm so
okay, good. They stayed alive, got the tack off.
Some of their rosters like Jared.
No one really grabbed the cooler though.
Changes going into Splatoon 3.
Nice kill from Ice. I think they're still okay.
They keep it in Splat 3, but you'll get a player like Madness who's
nice Zuka to clear space. They haven't flipped it though. They still haven't flipped zone. They have not flipped it. Okay, there we go.
This is completely
good flank from Leafy.
Still adapting so well.
It's good. I think Biscuit. Oh, the vacuum. Oh, Brand is fucked. Nice save from Q with the vacuum.
And again, another delayed.
Q is doing really good at like their vacuum timing and trying to save their teammates. They've been coming in clutch quite a lot.
It's so much more difficult in Splatoon 3 to push back in because you don't have the displacement specials.
Definitely. We talked about the localization of these specials. At the new specials, you know, you have to really be up and in the action to be
Tack and whale, same time. Jackpot's very clumped. They need to go. They're being too slow. Run, run, run. Gotta go to mid fast.
One of those specials.
Sure, one of them's dead. It's trade.
You know, your spawn, and it will reach all the way to the other side.
That wave breaker is not getting shot down. They're not flipping though.
They've melted through that penalty. Just over 20 seconds left.
They have the Zuka to make a play with. The Zuka needs to come big here.
Zuka here. Brand's going to need to make every single one of these shots count. They do move them. Can they take the
They didn't get one.
It's a fight. It's contested.
There's the cooler to push.
Take it, and they do. A penalty and some breathing room, Zach.
Yo, holy shit, Mama Smoke, $50. Thank you so much. Holy shit, I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying to stream. This is an awesome set so far.
Was enough to back finally.
Starburst has got to be able to hold, though. That's the main thing. I'm seeing Starburst really struggle to hold. Look how far backed up they're getting. Like, there's no... Jackpot hasn't even popped specials, and they've already backed them off to zone. So it's like, by the time they actually pop all their specials, they're already backed off. Oh, wait, but Starburst gets first pick. Starburst gets first pick. That's big.
It truly is.
Bagel's gonna have Tacticooler.
You know, Jackpot's gonna really have to play their best game to get back.
Oh, can they even grab the cooler?
Over the zone. How is it not gone yet? They managed.
Dude, Brand's gonna go in with the cooler. They got a pill. 2 down, but they're gonna be back fast. Brand had cooler. He'll be back quick. He'll be back quick, I think.
Another
I know, maybe he didn't. I don't think he had cooler.
Can they push in? Specials coming in.
Oh, the Zuka kill!
It's contested. 1 point.
The vacuum to eat the paint.
Can they hold it?
Wait, Q didn't get the bomb. Q didn't get the bomb with the vacuum.
A little longer. I'm running out of breath.
Oh, it flipped. No.
Jackpot holds.
Oh my God, it was so close to flipping.
That's a huge penalty they'll have to work through.
Holy.
Man, the counter Zuko tries Zuko.
Biscuit's got to get out of there.
And you saw Ice back
get the fucking drinks.
Corner of the splat zone doing
I feel like Bagel's using his Tacticooler way too far back.
It was too little too late.
Like, it's an object that can block shots, and he's throwing it behind his team. He needs to throw it more in front.
For Jackpot.
And now with just 20 seconds left,
2 of them are dead, though. Oh, they got a pick, though. The Zuka has to come back. Come on. Oh, Brand.
Bagel pushing up as well. This
Not
is
able to get one.
Mountain that Starburst is going to have to climb here.
Starburst has to flip it, though. They need to get an advantage
8
here.
seconds left. They've done what they need.
Oh, there's the pick on the Bagel. Trade.
Everybody going down could be big.
Oh, they got a kill. Vacuum.
To pull out the ink back here.
Wait, there's another kill. What's going on, dude?
We are in overtime.
Oh my God, all the specials coming out. Bomb gets a kill. The Wave Breaker is holding the zone, dude. Holy shit, come on. This comeback, we gotta see it. Oh, flank! Wait, he's dead. Okay.
Huge flank. Another big
dude, there's so many trades right now. Holy shit. Vacuum.
They're gonna continue
Cooler.
to hold and fire. No room for error at this point.
Wait, oh, look how the Vac killed 3. The Vac killed 3.
And Jackpot will take game 1 of this best of 5. And
what a game 1!
If that is what game 1 of Splatoon 3 looks
Jesus.
like, what in the world are we gonna get for the rest of this?
It's so fucking fast.
By the end of this night.
I'm already out. I have had so much honey, so many cough drops, and yet I don't think it's going to be enough. And I mean, where do we even begin here? Both teams had moments where they really worked that lockout phase of the game. All the other members were trying to come out of spawn. And when the game is 10-11, clearly they both did it.
What the fuck?
Throughout the course of that game, you got
holy
the sense that
shit,
Jackpot
this is
was
hype
able
as
to separate
hell.
the members of Starburst.
This is the world without armor and missile, guys. This is the world without armor, missile, and ray. That's what it looks like.
We thought would really fit well, and I think so far we've been proven correct.
Well, flanking is always going to be a thing.
Holy shit, 2 is dead, bro. 2 is dead.
Facing an Infax that's sitting just right
I
behind
am never
the zone,
playing Comp
and you're
2,
trying
bro.
to use every special that actually pays at your disposal with a Tacticooler permanently sitting next to the zone, and you still can't do anything. What are you supposed to do at that point? It helped break down Starburst's aggression, and that allowed Jackpot to really hold on there at the last possible second.
And Milana, we have just heard here over the comms that we will be going to Tower Control next. So Tower Control,
TC's
a mode that
next,
people are
okay.
very familiar with, has been with us since Splatoon 1. What are these teams going to
Oh
need
my
to
God,
do? and
I'm
what are the
so
basics of this
excited.
mode?
So Tower Control
Like, the Turf War matches were whatever. It's Turf War. Ranked? Ranked? W. This is why you show off ranked. This looks so much more fun.
Sorry, in Splatoon 2,
I do think what I'm seeing, though, against Jackpot, you need to have good flanks. Because if you don't flank, the vacuum will just fuck your whole team in mid. Like, you have to have someone coming from the side in order to deal with the vacuum. So, like, someone from Starburst needs to constantly be sitting at an off angle to deal with the charger.
We cannot talk about specials.
Especially when vacuum is ready.
The ink back. So I'm going to give the floor to you here. I think on paper you all can figure out why something that eats other specials, bombs, and main weapons can do it. But again, just what is it going to look like when they get up there with that special?
You know, I want to tie 2 specials together.
Yeah, the flanks are really important. I think that's the main thing we're seeing is teams are too clumped. You have to play split on this
they can get up onto the
yeah, Wave on tower should be fine.
Somewhere on a
Ice is also just gonna have a hard time because he's against a charger with a heavy, and that's just a hard matchup. Like, that's the reason I had heavy ranked lower in my own personal list. I feel like the heavy v charger matchup is really hard.
Another special that will really help that effort is something that we haven't seen a lot
But
of
I think
yet,
the
and
Wavebreaker
that is
itself
the
has
big
been getting a
bubble.
lot of
It's only
value.
available on a couple
Like, the
weapons
Wavebreaker's
today,
doing a
but
really
I think
good
those
job.
weapons are going to start
But
to dominate.
it feels like Jackpot is just able to take more space without committing the specials.
If you've got a blaster, bring it out to tower control, everyone. It's great fun here. But the blaster, Milana, when
Are there gonna be more squid rolls? It's a high-pressure environment, and everyone's gonna rely on muscle memory.
Yeah,
So
certainly.
I think that's why
what's
we're
really
not seeing
strong
too
about
much
the
of it.
blaster, if
Like,
you're
people
unfamiliar
probably
with
just
the
haven't
game, is that
practiced enough
it
for it
kind of
yet.
has a pop, and this
You think it's the best
pop,
comp here? I don't even know the
really,
stage, bro.
You can hit a lot of players around this explosion.
The map is small? Now, Hagglefish was not small.
If everyone is on the
Hagglefish
tower
was pretty
and you
big.
have something like
People
that,
were just not using the sides very much. I felt like they were too worried about getting caught
when
off
you
there.
cannot aim like myself, of course, we do go with the blasters for this exact thing, but we are going to be going to Undertow Spillway, and if
Undertow
the theme of
Tower,
these
okay.
maps has been very narrow. This is the narrowest.
This
of
is
the
gonna be a narrow
here.
stage.
You're
Now,
gonna
this one
notice
will
here
be
that the
small.
teams have to rush to the center where the tower is at.
This
and
is gonna
there's
be a
not gonna
fuck ton of
much
mid-fights.
maneuverability. The teams are
This
going
is
to
gonna be a
into
fuck
the
ton of
match right
mid-fights.
now here. Come on, crowd. I know you've still got a lot of energy left. This is only game 2. Come on, we're going to be
It's
going
best
with
of
our
5,
first
by
match
the
of
way.
tower
So
control
first of 3
here
wins.
in Splatoon 3 as the teams load in. Surprise,
Blaster
surprise, we've got the
W!
blaster, Zach.
As if
Yeah, we got a
by
blaster
magic,
on both
teams
sides!
deciding that the big bubbler is
Oh,
enough
shit!
and strong enough to bring
We
with
got
them.
blasters!
Technically, it's on 3 weapons that are available today.
Blasters are
including
being
the ever-popular
played!
Splattershot Jr. But the blaster with that new
Ooh,
ability
opening
to
trade
intensify
from the
action,
gals.
It's just too good to pass up.
Again, you're gonna
Yeah,
see a
Big
fight
Bubbler's
here in the
really good
center.
on
Both
tower. This is
sides
definitely the
trying
place
to
we'll
see if
start
they can
seeing
make a
it.
big play with their blasters and
Until you
open
run
it up.
into a suction bomb.
Immediately, it does look like Starburst is going to have that first opening.
Nice kill
pushing
from
up here,
Bagel.
and this is where these maps really start to open up, Milana. There are so
Oh my
many
god, the
ways
first
to
checkpoint's right there!
Definitely. And, you
Oh,
know,
and there's
especially
no,
on this map, we do
right,
have
there's
these
no,
overpasses kind of on the
there's
left
no
and the
little
right
side
of the
things
map.
up top
And
anymore in
with
this mode.
This
Okay.
mode of tower control,
Oh
we
wait,
see
this
the
charger
first platform
spot's
is very close to the
disgusting.
center of the map, so it really leaves you
That
kind of in a
charger flank
vulnerable
angle.
position.
Dude, Jackpot is behind them. What is going on? Where is Jackpot standing,
Great
bro?
placement of that new special, the Wavebreaker right there. You're going to have to jump over. It's just Q now who ups to jump
Dude, this is
all the
gonna
way
snowball
back.
so
the
fast.
Wavebreaker is
Jackpot's
attacking
positioning was
night and
really
day from
bad
that
in the
last
middle of
game.
that. They went
You see
way
they're
too
going to try
far.
to shoot up there, see if anyone will jump
Someone needs
down.
to get ahead
The
of Ice,
second
though. No
checkpoint,
one's taking
they're
care of
already at 20
Jared.
points, Zach.
I think the Wavebreaker
Oh, there we
is
go,
a great
okay.
example of how
Wow,
well specialty
16
balance
immediately,
early
though.
in
That
this
was
game.
first
It's
minute
breakable,
push.
but it's one
Really
of the few
good start
ways
from
that allows you in
Starburst.
the current build of the game to find your
Oh my
opponent.
god,
You see a
Bagel.
great splat
Kills
there.
him
Ends
even
up
with the
being a kill
vacuum
by
out.
Bagel or a
Dude,
splat
Bagel
rather.
gets
And it's gonna be
2.
a
Okay.
3v3 situation as
Wait,
well.
I just, oh no, that's
Unfortunately,
Vigal.
go
Okay.
down just
That's
before
not
building
96.
up again,
96
one of
in
those
here.
only
Yeah, it's just
global
test fire
specials.
weapons, I think. Okay.
Yep, and that was actually a huge pick, as you noted there.
Oh,
by Bagel.
nice
Biscuit
snipe.
Taken for a ride by Q. I was about to say that they still had good control
All
of
right.
the middle of the map, which would allow them to maybe set up
The
a
tower's
good
gonna be
defense
stuck
here.
in mid for a
Now, I'm
while.
not
Q
so
is
sure.
being
Look at this
very
position that Q is
aggressive,
taking
but I
on.
think this is a good spot for them to be on. No one
Q
can
is
really contest them,
pushing
so it's a
up
good
and making it
position.
Very difficult for Starburst.
Well,
to
blaster
make that
fight.
push back.
Now,
Q
Biscuit's gonna
being
back
a
off.
Strong, incredibly strong charger is not.
Up,
going
he's
to
dead,
miss
he's
his
dead.
shot.
That's one for Biscuit, nice.
Blaster going down here. That was their lead.
They're not
attacker here.
attacking
Q
yet.
has moved up here with this ink vat. It's going to be that much more difficult for them.
The
to push.
Wavebreaker's
You see Q
forcing
gonna
him off
fire it,
tower,
and
though.
Brand needs to be careful.
Q is kinda stuck in a corner. I
Was
think
on the
Q is
other
just
side of the
dead. Yeah,
tower
Q is
and
just
will
dead.
survive. Q is going to get run down there. A
Okay.
successful
They got the
defense,
first check
this
out of the
time
way,
by
though.
Jackpot at the start, as they've once again traded blows, Zach.
Yeah, again,
There's so
a
much
lot of
goddamn
the fight
fights.
is still taking place in mid here, and because of the layout
Nice
of this map,
kills.
the Blaster
Biscuit
really
set up with the
does
bubble.
excel at being able
I think
to
that's
peek over
that's
these
an
kind
okay
of
bubble,
filtered
but
hallways
ideally you
and
want to hold
walls
the big
to
bubble
be
for
able
that
to
third
allow
check.
you
Like,
to
you
see where
really
the
want
enemy
bubble on
is and
tower here.
hit them for
But I
chip
don't think they're gonna get it,
even
because it's just
before
gonna
you
take forever
see
for the
them
blaster
enter
to farm it at
location.
this point.
And Milana, as we have kind of a
They need to
scrum
kill
in the
Jared
middle
on the
here.
left.
So
Okay, they got
often
him.
The order of operations in tower control is where is the opposing backliner, where is their
Oh,
charger, and what
trade?
try to do
Okay,
to
it's
get
just
rid of
Q?
them here. How they try to pressure Q has been
Wait,
important. She is not
the
moved from
tower
that spot
breaks
since this was
Cooler?
started.
Yeah,
The tower can run over Cooler and break it early.
Another
That is
really
new.
Nice pick from Q. And
Okay,
she
the
is
tower can just break
really going to
Cooler.
be
Do
that
not
key
put Cooler
member
in the way of the tower
Jackpot
path.
that, you know,
You
Starburst
will
is
get
gonna
it
have to look
broken.
out for.
They've done done a great job here once again of getting back to mid. 2 minutes left on the clock here. Biscuit going down.
The tower fucking took down the brewery.
And Ice needs to be careful there. That is
that's a good flank. Wait, no way Q doesn't die here. No way Q doesn't die here. Okay, Q dies to at least the heavy cleans
Ice has pivoted on the other side.
Nice double from Ice.
Madness going to try
Big
to
save there.
But I think that this
they need to clean it up though. Okay.
Wipeout, another successful defense for Starburst, Zach.
You know, something that we haven't mentioned about Q's kit is that they're actually running Respawn Punisher on their clothing, which for a sniper is great because you
they're doing. Oh, that's true. They're doing Respawn Punisher.
So
that's going to be good against the... I guess you do want a respawn punish against the Tacticaler, if it works. I can't tell if... I'm guessing it does work against it, though.
Coming in from Starburst on the other side.
Starburst has hit their stride here. One of the best attacking teams in all of Splatoon 2, and they have clearly...
Biscuit's got the big bubble here if he can set up with it. Ooh, okay, well, he's going to hold mid, but it's not going to really gain any new ground.
They're going to try to hold mid here.
I feel like the big bubblers from both blasters aren't really doing a lot. We're not really seeing too much effective use of them yet.
And you know what? That is totally valid. It is a great
Wait,
strategy,
3 down.
If you know that you can keep control of that middle and you're in the lead, who's to
Can
say
you put the fridge on tower? I'm guessing you can.
Here we go.
Jared, we just learned about this now! Jared, we just learned not to put it on the tower! They did it again!
We've said so much about Q, but Ice
Ooh, that's a good big bubble.
is going to fire Madness up to try to take out Ice there.
But they're not staying on the tower. What the hell?
Gone, and
they big bubbled it and then just didn't stay it.
To try to get rid of Ice.
You know, if you're Ice, you look at Jackpot and you see, okay, they're kind of moving like a school of piranhas. They move together. It's very rare that you can...
The tower's still in a good spot for Jackpot, though, if they can regroup here. Starburst is going to be mega passive here. They really don't want to die right now, or they're going to get second check, like, through for free. Bagel's okay. Madness is pushing too far. Yep.
Here every time that somebody goes
as long as Biscuit cleans his kill, I think they're fine. I think they're fine. It's just the charger. Just don't feed the charger. Get the fucking beverages up. Bagel, put the tack on the floor.
As much damage as they can on the tower. Q is up there with
the vacuum to protect it, but they got off. Wait, the blaster kill! Oh shit, wait, don't tell me I jinxed them. Don't tell me I jinxed them. 2 down! Ice, touch tower, Okay, okay.
And a great counter.
We're good.
To even this set 1-1.
That
was close.
Just an incredible game. We noticed.
Do not put the fridge on tower, bro.
That was happening. I noticed that.
Do not put the fridge in front of the tower.
He was charging a lot, making sure he's keeping an eye out for Q. So, you know, they obviously, Starburst knew exactly what they needed to deal with, and they dealt with it.
Yeah, and I love the way that Ice was positioning there. We talked so much about Q there. Ice was sitting on the grating on the left side of that map almost the entire game. And Zach, we have talked about the relationship between the Chargers and the Spatlings for years now. We've been talking about it since Splatoon 1. The mobility of the Splatlings there and being able to go on that grating, we knew that was going to be a power position, and Ice really proved it to be true.
Well, Splatlings and grating go together like peanut butter and jelly, man. They really are just tried and true companions throughout each of the 3 games. And the run speed that you could invest into a weapon like the Splatling and the inherent movement that you have while charging up your weapon, even though you can't really be as evasive swimming around in your ink, it allows you to have devastating power from long range. And of course, with the kit that it has in this game, it's quite strong for these modes.
And I think that was the game, Alana, where we truly saw what Tacticooler is going to make this game look like. I promised you all, the 3 of us have commentated a great many Splatoon 2
All right,
games.
though, even now, but it's Jackpot's counter pick, so Jackpot still has an advantage in the set right now.
Vastly reduces your respawn time.
I mean, you know,
mid-tower map? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of it, but it's not bad.
So it does make the game quite a bit more chaotic.
Well, yeah.
You know,
playing the juice isn't a
Tacticooler,
bad play if it breaks
really
it. Oh, wait,
when
you're
you
right.
grab that drink,
Well, it is a
have
bad play
increased
there because they
respawn,
didn't get the juice, but you're right.
Decreased respawn
You could throw the
time,
juice,
you
have everyone
increased
grab it, and have the
respawn,
tower
increased
break it and charge it
speed,
early.
and
Yo,
a
I'm
bunch of
stealing that for a
other
tweet.
Traits that, you know, it is going to
Hold
be
up,
beneficial
I'm putting this in chat.
Everything in the kitchen sink really is packed into this drink. But you talked about chaos here.
PC
and
slash
Zach, here's your
museum
segue to
cooler
Rainmaker
strats.
here. Another ranked mode here. I'll know
Don't worry,
you either
I'm
love it or you
screenshotting
hate
it. I'm not
here.
stealing it.
This in Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 was known as don't make the mistake because the game might end, and we will be going to Rainmaker's Scourge Gorge nonetheless.
You're not kidding. Talk about chaos in a mode. If you want as fast-paced of action...
Yo, wait,
as
that's
Splatoon
big
has to
brain,
offer,
though.
Look no further
That's
than
big
Rainmaker,
brain.
because 1 3-down
Yo, thank you for the
situation
$10.
wipeout in this game
Elman Walter,
is
so
going
excited
to
for Splatoon
provide
3.
you
Yo, me
with
too,
a
dude.
huge burst of momentum. However,
Dude, that's the big
there are
brain.
some subtle changes to Rainmaker that I don't think have been really discussed yet in Splatoon 3, with the addition of additional checkpoints that you have to reach, almost like tower control. Some maps have just 1, others have 2, I believe, but you can swim there, and then you have to break that Rainmaker shield all over
Holy
again.
shit, that's a
If
strat,
nothing
though.
else, that might just slow down the pace of play a bit.
Yep, and it is
That's
worth
a
noting
strat. that?
You cannot swim the Rainmaker
What?
past those
That's
checkpoints
fucking
and
sick.
continue
That's
to score.
cool.
You will have to dunk it each time that you want to move through. We're going to jump right into the game right now. The teams are ready here, and it is worth noting, Milana, this is a mode that Starburst dominated in Splatoon 2. I think this will tell us a lot about these teams.
Scorch,
And- I'm sorry,
Scorch!
was that a tri-slosher?
That was indeed a
We're seeing the weird
tri-slosher,
Oh, the
guys.
checkpoints.
You know,
Okay, so there's 2
tri-slosher
checkpoints
is a
here.
really,
So the way it
really
works, for those of you who don't know,
weapon
you
in
can
this,
pick either one of them. You don't have to go through both. So it looks like the teams are either going to be able to push through the grades or go through this new side
Look
route.
right here again, the team's opting to play it a
Cooler.
little bit safe. That first initial pop of the Rainmaker shield is going to go in favor of Jackpot here. They will be the first ones to
Inkjet.
attack. The Inkjet going to be fired up, and another killer.
Really
whale
early
5.1
grab. Oh, that
the
whale
way.
is
This a lot of
perfect.
pressure coming over here.
That's a super
I'm
good
sorry,
whale.
that's
All
a
right, there we go.
checkpoint.
First check.
What is going on?
How did
We
Madness
broke
get
through the
back there?
checkpoint.
Madness
That was
went
such a
all
good
the way
whale.
around that
They
block,
just
and they're
absolutely
so
split their
distracted
team
by
in
the
half. That was
tri-slashers.
perfect.
We're able to pick up a lot of damage and completely distract from the Rainmaker. And
Oh, they got the kill on the try, though. That's good. They probably just want to let the rain reset. Okay, no, they're going to grab. Okay.
It's only to 68. Of course, not a winning push most of the time, and you saw very quickly.
Nice
they
whale
put up the
from
right
Bran.
specials that they needed on the defensive
Rain got
side.
sniped,
The
though.
Rainmaker does go down very early
vacuum.
here.
Bye, Bran.
Now, gotta get out of
Just
there.
get toxic mist.
It's gonna hit hard.
That mist effect from the vacuum is so
useful.
useful.
On this side will not
Ooh,
be
nice
able
kill
to
from
do so.
Leafy.
A gamble does not pay off. And once again, Milana, it's Madness who has been making huge
Oh.
waves throughout the start of this game.
I mean, Madness is definitely not a player that you want to sleep on. I think with that, you know, the 52 gal, it really is kind of a devastating weapon as we've seen in
Cooler
Splatoon 2
out.
already.
Okay.
Taking a look again. Ice moving up here on
Dude,
the grade.
Heavy here might actually be good, though. Look at these grades.
Well, look at this.
That
They
looks
haven't
so
fired
good
Ice,
for
and now
Splatling.
Ice has the opportunity
Nice kill.
to take out Madness. Can Ice
Double,
get a
double?
little-
Okay.
It's a trade here, but they have the Rainmaker. Will
It's
they
just the
opt to push
Charger.
it? It is just Q up. And Q
It's just
does
the
have
Charger.
in fact, the best tool.
Q's
for
just
stopping the
vacuuming,
push.
but they're
Can
by
they get it done
themselves.
Single-handedly, no. They will be able
Wow.
to at least get this first.
The vacuum
checkpoint
still
here.
got a kill,
And
but the
maybe
dunk
they're gonna
happened.
move back,
Both
try to
teams got
rally the
checkpoint out of the way.
troops back, but you love to see that
Also,
response
I'm
from
just saying,
Starburst.
chat,
As a
the
quick
checkpoint's
aside,
at
I love
69.
the quality of life and UI change where you
Actually,
can
no,
see
it's
these players
tied, so it's
carrying
at
the
69.
Rainmaker
Never mind. The
on
checkpoint's
screen
at
itself.
68.
It
So
makes the
close,
game flow
man.
So well. On the top
Come
of
on,
that,
Nintendo,
yes,
put the checkpoint like 1
numbers
point
going
further
down
ahead.
for Starburst, so
Do it for the
Jackpot
meme.
able to stop that push. Only 1 point of difference separates these teams now, and it's all because
The
of
Inkjet's going to be really useful. I see their plan. They want to run rain on the left grades with the wall and then jet to cover it. That's the plan. Like, that's what Jackpot's comp is trying to do.
Ice caught in a really bad position, still surviving and swimming away somehow.
Quality
But
is
this is
max.
why
I
it's
guess
a
it's
gamble.
just a
You'd
stream.
love to have control of mid before this pickup happens.
Oh,
As we
Rainmaker
now enter
free.
A Rainmaker free zone. This timer is going to tick
Or
away
Rainmaker
very,
free
very
even
quickly.
applies if it's
But
on
honestly, Milana,
your
they
s-
might
if it's
be
on the
okay
other
with
side of
that.
the
They're
map here.
waiting for
Interesting.
Starburst to run at them.
And,
Dude,
you
what is
know,
this
I
fight?
think
What is this
playing
fight?
a defensive
Okay.
position is always going to be easier, especially in a game as fast-paced as Splatoon, than a position that's more offensive.
Oh,
Just get
that's a
firing here,
feed.
and Jared,
Yeah, that's
a very
bad.
valid
That's
trade
bad
there. I
move
did
from
not think
Jared.
that was going to go through.
That's
Again,
not
they
worth
picked
it at
up here.
all.
Madness working on this side. They call
Ooh,
it
Madness
very
gets a
quick
kill,
as
though.
can. Just barely, Zach. It seems like so many of these pushes are hedging on just
Nice
one or
kill
two
on
of
the
these
Leafy.
fights going the opposite way.
Brand needs to set up here with the wall. They need to clear this top. That vacuum's going to be so strong,
that
though.
luxury, but when you do, if you're
The
somebody like a
vacuum is just
tri-slosher and you can
absolutely
trade with either
insane,
their anchor
like,
or their
with how the
mid-range
teams are
player,
playing
that's
right
a
now.
trade you'll take
You
10
have
out
to
of 10
flank.
times.
And again, the tri-slasher.
Like,
so
neither of
difficult
these
for
teams
them
are
to
very
push
comfortable
through. Who
flanking.
picks
Also,
up
I
the
love
Rainmaker
the
is
mid on
also
this
so
map in
important, Milana.
Rainmaker.
We've seen that it's been Bagel this time
Oh,
for
another
Starburst,
trade.
but it seems like Jackpot, they're content with anybody taking it if it's the best play.
Yeah,
Is that
we definitely
Wavebreaker
see
just
that.
dead?
You know, we've definitely seen.
No, the
I guess
Wavebreaker's.
the
Oh, it's
players
barely
good with
behind the
that
wall.
Rainmaker,
Okay.
but
I thought they were
you
just
know,
going to
if
shoot
you're
it. Nice
good
kill
with the
from
Rainmaker,
Ice.
You're good with the Rainmaker.
Man, neither team is able to
Kind
get
of
it through mid,
unbelievable here,
though.
The way that this is gone, we thought after that explosive opening, Zach, that we would see big pushes, but we're
You have
still
to get
stuck
one
at
of the
68,
checkpoints.
69,
Oh,
but
Rainmaker's
look
got
at
a
this.
cooler.
That's
We got
a
Speedy
tactical
Rainmaker.
Leafy diving in.
We got
A
the
good
Speed
decision,
Maker.
I think, to
Bro,
try
just
and
run
make
for
the play.
points. You have
Can
cooler.
Ice steal a point here to take the lead?
Just
They
run,
only
dude.
need
Look
one
how
more, and they
fast the
can't get it.
Rainmaker strafes
The
with
problem
cooler,
is you
dude.
have
The
these
max
specials
run
like the
speed,
big
the
bubbler
Rainmaker
that
just
give you
fucking
such a big
zooms.
advantage and
That's
allow
terrifying.
your skirmisher and slayer players to get that Ink ahead of you. But as the enemy team is coming back,
wait,
once
Brand
you're out
hiding
that
might be
bumper,
clutch?
you're back out in the open.
No, they
The
gotta back off.
advantage of the
Let
sideline
Brand hide. Oh, no,
pushes
okay, they're gonna go for play. They're gonna go for play. Oh, they reset it.
Wisely playing the Rainmaker there. If you jump
Okay,
the Rainmaker
reset.
off the side of the map, it sends it back
Oh
to
my god,
center
dude,
with just
run the
one
rain.
member
Go,
left. Madness
go,
on the
go.
52.
Biscuits
That
got that
was the
kill
right
for sure.
play. Madness goes
Biscuits got
down
that.
through. This should be
Nice.
the lead and a little more. Q gets a
Yes,
shot,
that's
but
the
they
lead.
are going to
Oh
get
my god, it's only
4
65
points
though.
on it, but it was just enough with 30 seconds left.
Oh my god, dude, if the rain got a little bit further, it would have been in the big bubbler and they would have gotten even more points.
3 points really could make or break the difference.
Keep an eye on the top of the screen.
I think you have to get the checkpoint to go past the
so
score. Yeah,
here.
so you have to get it
Starburst
first.
Are going to try to sit
Or
back
it
and
won't
not
count,
make
I
any
think.
unforced errors. The ink vac is at the ready. They're going to get it started
Oh,
with
the
the
vacuum.
Will they be able to run it through?
Oh, they
All
full
the fire
charged it.
going through here.
Can't
And
stall
Q's
with the
going to
vacuum
fire.
too long. They're just
Here
gonna
it comes.
run.
Did they wait too
Oh
long?
my
They
God,
did.
what?
We saw that the members of Starburst were
Dude, they
waiting
just
back,
sped
but
it
they were not
through.
able to call out how many points there were. They
Holy.
should get the opportunity here. They have grabbed it, and we will go.
Oh,
into
this is gonna be a hard
overtime. Keep an
comeback.
eye on the top of the screen.
57's
They're
not
only
that
going to have a
far,
little bit
but
of time, and if
with
this
how
goes down,
fast-paced this
that's
game
the
is, you're
end
gonna
of
have to
the game,
defend
no
a
matter where
ton.
you're at on the map.
Yeah,
Two
it's gonna
down,
come down
though.
to Starburst, they've already gotten 2 picks, and they only won.
Leafy's going for it.
In the end zone,
Oh.
but they lose in the last second. The last player alive was that NZAP, and the NZAP able to take them down. I believe that's Jared with the game-saving play. And Jackpot going to come away with it.
2-1.
Despite a pretty solid end push there from
Starburst has to win the
And
next
would
2.
love
They
to
have
think
to
a
win the
little
next
bit
2
about
games.
How that push that they were able to get.
They have to win the next 2
You saw
games.
that they started with the Inkjet Milana to push them back. and
Yeah,
they
overtime
followed
has a
with the
timer
Inkjet
now.
to take
You
any
can tell how
fire
much
and
time you have
protect
left with
that
it.
Rainmaker. We knew that was going to be a popular
Holy.
strategy, and to see that be what takes game 1 here on
Man,
Rainmaker,
both
it's
teams
so
really
well.
struggled to get out of
I
mid
think,
there.
it just goes back to that localized special. We have these specials. They're in the thick of the action, and they're using it to be able to protect that objective and to make that objective move. So, I think it's a game changer for Splatoon 3.
And Zach, we've seen 3 games, and they've all been the exact same way. They have been absolute nail-biters, and this is why it was so exciting to get these 4 teams, these players here. Whenever you get greatness together and tell them to try their hardest, this is the kind of magic you see.
I mean, did we honestly expect anything different after those absolutely insane Turf War matches? We
Holy
had
shit,
best
man.
of 1 Turf War, and there was still so much explosive fun to be had. The other thing is now we have to go into the only mode which we have not yet played, and that is going to be Clam Blitz, which 9 has undergone some changes, I believe.
Yes, some very big
It's
changes
buffering,
here. For
is
those
it?
of you who are fans of Clam Blitz, you will note that it only
Oh,
takes
my
8
stream did
clams
die a
now
bit. I'm
to
sorry,
build that
guys.
Power clam. In Splatoon 2, it took 10 of them, now only 8, and the pods around the map that they spawn in will spawn in groups of 3 rather than groups of 4. So, Milana, I'll pass this over to you. I know Clam Blitz, some people love it, some people love it less, but what do you
Clam
think that
Blitz
these changes are going to
W.
mean for what this looks like at the highest level?
I honestly think that it's just going to be really chaotic. I think having all those clams spawn kind of in the middle of the action is really going to make a difference, and they're going to be fighting for those clams.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, a great danger here. And Zach, you and I even noted here when we were talking with the players yesterday, it seems like a lot more clams, at least at the beginning of the game, start by your spawn, which means that these teams are going to build up that very
Yo,
first power
just to
clam
Hayden,
very,
thank you
very
for the
quickly.
$10. Said this
The
earlier,
way
but
I read
headcanon,
this
every
is
juice from
you're
Tactical
going
is
to have to work
personalized.
really
That's
hard
fucking hype.
after
That's a good
you break the
headcanon.
barrier in order to
Clam Blitz,
maintain
no, Clam
pressure.
Blitz
Maybe
W.
it's
Clam Blitz will be
difficult
hype
in
here,
the
I
early
promise.
game to find those clams, especially building a power clam with a 2 less requirement. But when you actually get the push and you don't have things to jump to necessarily, maybe a big bubbler, but you're not going to have something like a baller, the bubble blower from Splatoon 2, you're not going to have those at your disposal anymore, so you're going to have to be that much more cautious when determining when is the best time to push.
We have been told that it'll be Mincemeat Metalworks that will be going
Yeah,
to here. So
Mincemeat
everything we
W.
talked about
Mincemeat
with
Clams
the grading
W, okay.
going to be all the more important here. Take a look as we get set for our very first look at Clam Blitz here in Splatoon 3. The team comps coming out here, all the
Starburst
same coming
sticking,
out from
okay.
Starburst. Some slight changes here, going back to 3.
Come on, we gotta get the
here
blaster
from Jackpot
W.
Milana.
We gotta get the blaster W, come on.
Back for another pass for Splatoon 3, and we already see one member.
We got
of
off the
Jackpot
hook
going
here.
down.
Let's
That
do
early
it.
Pick for Starburst, maybe giving them a little bit of space to build those clams.
And Zach, you immediately pointed to the screen when that happened. The way that Starburst
Ooh,
attacked that left
you
side
can
of the
actually
map,
back up
you
on the
knew
left
that they had an
side?
idea of how they
Wait,
wanted
this
to
is a
take
W
initiative here at
map
the start.
mode.
That's ideally
This
the
might
best
actually
that
be
you
a
can
good
get at the
Clam
start.
Blitz
If they're not
map.
going to have a
This is
tactical
such a
to
W
engage with your
stage.
team will, that
Those
is a
blocks are
phenomenal start to the
awesome.
game. However, the killer whale
Bro, I'm
fight
so
for one
happy
is
we're
going to
having-
be
there's
reaching
good
out for
stages
any
in the
members
video
that they
game.
can find. It's
This is
currently
such a W.
52 battle. as
Holy.
instead they opt
I
to
love
go
that.
for
That's
killer
such a
whale.
cool
It looks like
route.
Jackpot is waiting
Mincemeat
for the right
Clams
time to push
top
this, and especially
5.
fewer clams than Starburst.
Keep an eye
Oh,
on
the
clams
vacuum
out
to
the top
protect,
there.
but it's
As
not
Zach
enough
noted
there. That
here, we
angle's
will
too
see
steep.
15 and 8, but no power clams yet. They are opting to separate.
You can see
who
all the
has
clams
power
on the
clams
top,
here,
by the way.
so
Look
it
at
makes
the
it that much
UI.
more
It's
difficult,
so
but
easy to
also,
tell who's
Milana,
holding
on
clams
that
now.
UI, you can actually
This is
see
so
who
awesome.
is carrying how many clams.
Yeah,
Wait, the
you know what?
collat? Or did two people just die at the same time? Nice kill, Bagel. Bagel going in with the juice. Juice Warrior.
Two huge
Juice
splats
Warrior.
here from Bagel. It really seemed like
Three
the
down.
initiative was
Bagel,
starting to
flank,
go
flank,
the other way.
flank.
They're
Oh, the
actually
squid
gonna
roll.
third there,
Dude, he's
punishing
using the forward
super
squid
jump
roll.
in. And again, they've opted not yet to
Let's
attack.
go.
But Zach, you get the sense.
Someone
they are
practiced
able to
it. I
sense
knew
that
someone
now is
would.
the time. They're going to try to grab
Also,
a couple more.
the
If
clams
Biscuit's
are in
able to get
clusters
one
of
more of these
3.
members in the
They're not
center,
clusters
then
of
it could
4.
be
These
it,
are
but they
clusters
might
of
wait
3
too
now. Oh, the
long.
Zuka.
When Q pops the ink
Or is that
vac,
vac?
you
No,
know
that was a
you
vac
see
shot.
every team have
Jeez.
overstayed
Q
your
is
welcome.
really
The
good at
Anger
using the
Torture
sync
player
vacuum with
is
their
one of
team.
the better
Whoa!
players to have that power
Oh,
flame on,
shit!
and also one of the better players
That's
to
not
hit
what you want to see.
90s when they're making shots like
Oh,
that.
the whale!
And again, look at this.
Oh my
The
God,
push
that
had
was
finally
clutch.
started the other way, and now it's Ice saying, anything you can do, I can do better. You got one
Here
great
we go.
shot, I'll get two. The mobility again of the splash.
Ice needs to get up top. Ice needs to get back up top.
And the punishment will come through again.
They need to
Keep an
push
eye on
with
the
Whale,
clams.
though. If they don't
There
move
is their
Q, it's
power
gonna be such a
play.
pain.
They're
Brand is
fighting on
fucked, by the
both
way.
sides. Another assist as these teams, Milana, just don't
Whale.
seem ready to make that first score.
I mean, if
Oh
they
my
keep
God.
getting picks like this, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on to those clams long enough.
Oh,
to make
Biscuit! Let's
Oh,
go!
and the one thing they didn't want to see.
Blaster
the
W.
of
Yes,
Biscuit
flank,
there.
flank,
They
flank.
thought
Let's
that they
go.
were safe from the
Let's
shooter,
go,
and
the
they
flank.
were, but the
Oh, fuck,
Blaster,
wait. No, go back to
issue
Biscuit.
there. They're maneuvering around here.
Shit, they
to
got
a
him, they got him.
down,
They
and
cleaned
once
Biscuit.
again, these teams holding on. Zach, surely we would have seen a score by now.
Those jump ins are so risky.
Dude, neither
Jared was
team is
practically
able to
playing
score,
protect the
though.
President there, but the blaster hits multiple targets. It won't just hit one there when they're that close together, but it's going to be Starburst.
Oh,
who has
there's the
2
juice.
power clams at their
But they still
disposal.
can't really
Team total,
push.
They're still pretty
Like,
far
the
back
juice
off,
by
but they're
itself
hoping
isn't really
that the
enough to give you an
tactical
advantage,
and the
like a
killer
huge
will
advantage in a
fight
fight,
the
like in this kind of
give them an edge.
environment.
Yeah, this is the one thing about the tactical that's a little rough. If you put it back here, you're giving up a lot of map to try to get it there. Thankfully, they did. have the
Jackpot's
killer
definitely
whale
gonna push
to
with
at
us,
least
even with
defend
one
him.
down.
But
They have
very
all the specials in the
fortunately,
world right now.
Surviving there.
Biscuit!
The punishment coming out the most
Okay, good punish,
satisfying
good punish.
sound in the game, Milana.
truly is.
Oh,
but really,
damn.
This is just
Okay.
so much back and forth. We really don't. I don't even know what to predict at this point.
I mean, again, you can see that they're pushed back here. 9 regular clams rather on the side of Jackpot here. They have been able to push it. You see that Jared is sitting on 7 of them there, and there it goes. Q passes it down. They sense that now is the time. But again, Madness on the 52 going down too early.
Yeah, we see the big bubble.
Oh, the bagel going in.
That is going to
Oh,
give them a
shit.
bit
Oh,
of
no.
help
3 down.
there.
Wait, it's okay. Oh,
You're
my
not in
God,
the
dude.
bubble.
Dude,
That's
is this
gonna
going to be like an
be one for you.
8-minute
Straight from
overtime
down
game
on
or
the
what,
side
bro?
of
Where's the
Jackpot.
fucking...
They're somehow
No
able
one's
to return the
scoring.
favor and get 3 down on the
Holy
side of
shit,
Jackpot.
man.
It really is a
Oh,
tug of war.
there goes the ball.
Brand may have saved
Dude,
the
even
game
though you
right
can make
there.
the
All of
clams
the
faster,
momentum was
people are just
going the other way, and
struggling
Brand,
to, like,
with
get
that
anything
52
off
gal,
of
with
it.
that splash wall, able to hold on. Once again, Madness going to be souped up here with this tactical.
Souped
They're
up.
going to
I
try
like
to make
that.
the push-ins.
Okay.
We get to just 1 minute left on the clock. All 4 members right next to each
Ooh,
other.
the vacuum. They're going to wail. They're going to wail and go. No, they're not. Are they? Okay. They're wailing this guy. Okay.
This is it. They're trying to
I don't like that whale on Biscuit. I feel like Biscuit was dead either way. I think that whale was honestly a waste.
2 down. Jared next to that tactical are not able to make something.
This guy's also turbo fucked,
Maybe he
surely.
can, though. Jared
Surely
on the
he
team right there,
dies.
and now has the invulnerability
Right?
of that tactical.
Okay, there we go. Biscuit finally directs the shit out of him. Okay.
Again, to push that aside.
Dude, nobody's scoring.
Taken out. Madness is able to escape.
This is
but
insane.
power clam gonna go away. And
Holy
we're at 30
shit.
seconds left, Zach, with neither side even having a power clam.
I can't tell if Jared is
Oh,
trying to
nice
star
kill.
the Matrix or bend it like Beckham with those shots on the end zap. They were able to get
Oh.
around that block. We see yet another takedown from Q. And I want to point out, they swapped away from Respawn Punisher over to Thermal Link, which means if they get tagged, they're going to be seen by Q.
This is it. The ink vac is right there. They're
Oh.
going to try to go over these gratings here. Can they find one more
that
special
vacuum's
to make this
early,
happen with?
but they have
They're
a
going
pick.
to
They have
fire.
2
That's
picks.
2 down. They're going to try to
They
go
can't
on
let
the
them
right
score.
side.
They have to kill
fire
the ball.
this way. Can I shut it down single-handedly?
They cannot let them throw that
Jared
ball in.
moving,
Okay, they fell.
trying to
Okay.
come up here. There might
Wait,
be
they might run it.
protection.
Oh my
Jared
God.
opts to go back.
That was
Takes
almost
better of
over.
it.
That was
This
almost
entire
over.
time, Starburst not even trying.
Oh! Oh my God!
Closing the door.
Do not let Madness get the fucking football.
There's still
Okay.
no power clam. This one's going to
my
disappear.
God, dude.
Someone has to win this game, Milana.
I'm so totally at a loss for
Okay.
words. Really, both of these teams
Jesus.
are under so much pressure. This is overtime.
Dude, look how slow the overtime meter drains.
Really, the first team to
What is
score
going
overtime
on?
is going to take the victory. 3? Which one is it gonna be?
Dude, neither team can fucking score.
Like in Splatoon 3. How about this? Both sides giving
Holy
so much
shit.
respect. Again, it is Jackpot who is.
This is the
going to
most
make the
intense
build
game
here.
of Clam
They're going
Blitz
to
I have
try to
ever
score
seen,
this
bro.
power play. Jared, you see, has rotated all
The
the way
back had to be used
The big
early
bubblers did let
again.
Biscuit at least a little bit of defense.
And the
to figure
bubbler's gonna
out how
tank
he
it.
wants to move
Nice.
in.
Nice
They're
job
gonna
from
stack here
Biscuit.
on this side. Biscuit waiting there. Can they find a pick? There's 2 power
Oh,
clams here.
one
It's
dead.
Bran again with the 52 gal.
Bran,
Biscuit
clutch
gonna be able
it.
to get
Yes.
both. He
Go,
does.
go, 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 go.
Can
Run.
they find
Starburst,
the Bran?
run.
Bran at 6.
Score.
Biscuit at 7. This way you can see
Go,
the
go, go,
finish.
go, go.
Can Biscuit get there? He needs 1. The splash.
Score it.
Can
Score
he
it.
plus And they do.
Yes. Starburst.
Going to game
Woo.
5.
Starburst. with
Oh
the
my
longest
God.
game in the history of Clam Blitz gets the
That
victory.
is the best,
All of
the
that
most
time
intense
spent
Clam
on the
Blitz game
defense.
I've ever
And walk
fucking
out
seen, bro.
The presence of mind to grab that many
Holy
clams, to pass
shit.
it, spamming this way. And then again, you saw Biscuit could have rushed straight forward Milana and tried to score. Instead, backed up.
Holy
Bran said, "I've got a
shit.
splash wall. Let's take out the one member who could attack." And what a reward for that type of patience in that situation.
Having that kind of level-mindedness is just exactly what we expect to see from Starburst as extremely seasoned professional veteran players, you know, having that calm mind, even in a situation as high pressure as that, man, I only wish I could be like them.
I mean, this is unbelievable that we
Okay,
have
frame
seen
stop
all
dropping
4
as
of
much
these
as
modes
holy shit.
go in this fashion. This is not scripted. I promise to you that this is not scripted here. This is simply what
Game
these teams are
5.
able to pull out when greatness is required of them. And now, Zach, we do have the opportunity to go back to one of the modes that was played earlier. We played
What the
all 4
fuck?
modes, and it looks like we'll be going back to tower control.
Well, I guess for their comp, it makes a lot of sense. They've been reliant in these ranked games on that big bubbler, and tower control is going to be arguably the best mode that you can go to when you're opting to run that special. Of course, the blaster, part of what was so instrumental in allowing that final push to happen. If you thought the overtimes in Clam Blitz in Splatoon 2 were long, just wait until you get more glances at Splatoon 3.
Holy.
I mean, again,
Mango
gonna needs a little bit more
with
water here
1,000
with the way that these
CLP.
are
Clam
absolutely
Blitz exciting.
killing
And
my
Rick
voice,
with
but
$1.
Milana,
Thank you so
you've
much.
competed at this
I'm sorry if I
level
missed
for
some of the
many, many
donations.
years
It's
yourself
just
here
like I
competing
can
against
barely
these
look
Nintendo
away.
events. You know
Like
that
shit
tower
happens so
control,
fast.
very,
It's so
very
hard to
scary,
take time
especially
to
in a game
see
five.
everything
Why
else.
would they go to tower control? And also, crowd, come on! This is it. This determines who goes to finals here.
Tower
from
control.
Semis.
You know, I just think that tower control is something that you feel like you have
Biscuit
the most
sticking with
control
it. Undertow.
in the name,
Undertow
control,
tower.
right? So,
I mean, you can't put it any better than that. And oh
Double
my gosh, Zach,
gal?
you already pointed out double 52 gal
Oh,
coming
no!
out here from Jackpot. You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
If Biscuit beats the double gal with the blaster fighting double wall, that's going to be a massive W for blasters everywhere. I want to see it, dude.
No matter where you
This
are
is
on the
good
map.
versus evil
Both
right
sides
here.
trading
Forget
a
the
number down.
teams. This
Ice
is
is
double
already
gal
down here
versus
in Fortune.
blaster.
That's a really,
Good
really
versus
big pick.
evil. Queen,
Now
can you thank you for the
Brand's gonna
$2?
have
This
to
is
try
a
to go
war.
back
Holy
over here
fuck.
And Punish again, getting incredible fall-off shots. And now Brand, the other member on the map who's playing this 52 gal, gonna go ahead and punish and push Q back in this scenario. Was looking scary there at the start, Milana, but Starburst riding the ship.
Here we go,
They
dude.
definitely are, but you know, still, we do see that Starburst take.
Dude, the big bubble's so
power.
small
And
already.
that first
Jesus.
checkpoint is really not that far
It gets
from where
shrunk
that
so
tower is.
fast.
Moving up here, watch out.
Get
there,
that kill.
Q. It is
Let's go,
who's
Biscuit.
Going to very wisely
Double
and
gal is an
quickly
L
move up
compared
here.
to the Biscuit
Another member's
blaster.
here. Hold on
Get
a
him.
moment. Brand's
Let's
taking down
go.
the punishment again. That's 3
3
down.
dead. Kill this
And now
guy.
this is the moment
Get
that
tower.
the
Get on
attack can
tower.
happen.
Okay, Ice has got
That's
tower. Ice
another
got
one
tower.
going down a delayed wipe.
Biscuit, get that
And where will
fucking
Biscuit
bubble.
set
Get the
up here
fucking
in a
bubble.
great position
Bubble
to
that
take this
goddamn
push even
tower.
further.
Please.
Doing a great
Bubble
job
the
of pulling
tower.
down the tower, popping
Or
the
there.
tactical
Sure.
with
Fuck
almost
it. It protects
activated
Brand. I don't
Bobby's
care.
shield because it cannot be destroyed. So
Oh,
as the
damn it, that big
behind
bubbler was
it
not
even
good. That
gives
big
you a
bubbler
little
wasn't
bit of
good.
pressure if you're not sitting in that big bubbler.
Okay, that's
But
still
I'm
good
glad you
points, though.
mentioned
Still good
Bran,
points.
Because Bran now has to be
Oh,
better
fuck.
than
That's
not
bad. That's
one,
bad. That's
but
bad.
252
Here go the
gals.
gals.
Jackpot gets an
They are
entire
holding
wipeout.
W.
And this was the scary part that we saw so much in our scrimmages with these teams earlier. So easy to attack. When you have a wipeout, you know that it's going to be
Mark, thank you for the $10 splits moment. Yes, indeed. Dude, look at all the whales.
What is Starburst
Dude, the
going to
double
pull
whale.
together
Dude,
on
double
the
whale
defensive
did
side?
nothing,
Nobody
though.
went down with
Those two
specials.
killer
They were
whales did
very patient and
absolutely
waited.
nothing.
The lead will change.
You
They're
have to
looking
push with
for
it.
a lot more
That's
than
a lead
lead here,
swap, though.
Milana.
They
Oh my god, the
certainly are.
tower's
They're
in such a
moving
predicament. Dude, they're still
straight
2
to the
down.
last checkpoint, and Starburst is gonna have to
Okay,
really
Biscuit
pull
can anti it
together.
here with the whales help.
But, you
Okay,
know,
okay, we're good. Ooh, that was a very fast counter push, though.
They did a great
That was a
job there.
very
Biscuit
fast
was
counter
positioned
push.
perfectly with that blaster there, and you saw that the members of Jackpot were willing to maybe stay there a little longer than you normally would to try to get through that last checkpoint. Getting through that last
Nice
checkpoint
little
means
squid roll.
that every single push afterwards would have been that much easier, Zach.
Yeah, Jared and
Matthews
Vega,
isn't going to do
the
too
unsung
much.
Heroes of these matches. There's
The bridge
always
is
a
like
tactical
completely cut
around
apart
when
in this
needed.
map. Oh,
It
that
feels
bomb
like
kill,
two
though.
people are playing that special, but it's really just one per side. As we see yet another killer whale going to go out, that's going to help target and find some of the members of Starburst who are dancing.
One down on Starburst, though. They're all very clumped. No one's on the left side. VP's just going to take it. Oh, you can just walk up there on TCW. Okay. The ranked modes do look a lot better for the map design. I'm a fan of that. All right, 2 down. They got to go here. We got to push up.
Instead, it's going to go the other way, but all your momentum slowed down for
Back
the
down.
Great shots there by Ice, who trades with the ink back. That's not bad at all. 2 minutes left on the match. You can see Brand waiting to push up. Biscuit going underneath.
Oh,
and
good
not
kill from
able to
Madness.
Get there in time. Madness with another punish, Milana.
Oh, he's just running all QR. He's just going in. Okay, trades there.
Tower control match.
Oh, he has the cooler respawn. You can see the 1 second respawn on the UI. You get a UI indicator if you have the QR. I mean, the tactical, not just if you have QR, because we already did the QR one.
The level above and being able to like see all of the members of Starburst, I think is a great position for her.
Identifying where you want to
Get those
move on the
beverages
attack.
out.
The quicker that you can get it done without communication, the more effective it is.
Oh,
These
Starburst
players
really struggling to get some room,
good at
though.
identifying where they need to go.
Nice roll for the whale.
Look at how narrow these hallways and pathways are. If you're facing 3 out of 8 members
2 down,
in this
2
match
down.
have a wall that's
3
at their
down.
disposal,
Go, go,
as
go,
we
go,
see a
go, go,
double
go.
splat there
They already used cooler, too.
of
Jackpot
Starburst,
doesn't have a
which will
cooler.
allow them
They
to
already
make
used
what
one.
they hope will
Starburst
have
is
to
going to
be
have
the
one, and Jackpot
final
doesn't. They need to
game
move the charger,
on the
though.
route to a
And
potential
take care of the guy in
knockout.
mid.
This is huge.
Cooler,
You can
cooler,
see
cooler.
Immediately there on the top
Oh, that
left,
big
that's where
bubbler
the
was
attack came
used
from
really
last time that they
early,
weren't able
but
to
at least
slow
it
down.
saved one
This
from the
time they
bomb.
were able to get rid of one of those pesky 52 gals in the process. Brand is going to move up. Will
Brand,
they be
get
able
the
to
charger,
find
get the
Q?
charger.
Will Q hold on?
Nice.
Does get it here.
Big
And
kill
now
from Brand.
Still some more health. Is able
He's
to get
staying
the splash
alive.
roll out.
2
They're
down.
firing. Ice is up there. Just a few more
Help
points.
Ice, help Ice,
Can
help
Brand get
Ice.
back? Leaping
Yes.
into attack, and Ice
Yes,
holds
yes, get it, get it. Let's go.
Going the other way.
Let's go.
3 down. A delayed
Hold
one.
that
To
shit.
begin. Madness
Get
from
those
last one. He can
points.
get it.
It's
Can
just a
take it
charger.
down.
The bomb
Q
got
gets
2.
the double
Get on
there.
tower, Biscuit. Just go,
moving
go, go,
up.
go, go,
Can
go.
Biscuit hold? Can Biscuit dance?
Woo!
Not able to.
Oh my
Bagel's
God.
Still there, but Milana with 30
Okay,
seconds
okay, it's
left.
not
gonna
over, it's
take
not over.
Essentially a knockout if Jackpot is going to
Oh
pull
my
this
God,
miracle
okay.
off.
They certainly are. And you know what?
Oh, my voice hates me right now, but holy fuck.
To pull those specials together. They're going to have to coordinate. Those
Jackpot's going to need a
platforms
massive push.
To be able to know exactly where Starburst is because, you know, this is a
Holy
pretty safe
fuck.
team for Starburst, and they don't really have to move that tower any further than they did.
And Zach, that was a very, very early
the guy, get the guy.
tactical there.
Nice.
They know that they are going to have
Oh,
to win
fuck.
essentially 2 fights. They were going to have to win.
Is
to take
Starburst
mid.
close to anything?
That
I can't
has
tell
been
their
checked
specials
off
right
the
now.
list there. Another
Are they close to
tactical down. This
anything?
checkpoint's gonna go
Like, do
very
they have
fast
a
here.
defense
Crowd
special?
Make some noise
Oh,
here.
the
Huge
bomb.
fight. One goes
No,
down. They
that's
lost
it.
the tower, and
Woo!
Starburst takes it.
Starburst
And Lacey, as
W.
these teammates pop up. Look at them jumping around.
Holy
An
shit.
incredible Game 5 set, and you could not ask for a better set to start off Splatoon 3.
I am honestly shocked. I was convinced as that blaster went down from Biscuit that they were in for a long overtime. But the rest of Starburst came surging back right out of spawn. Ice was able to make use of the range from that heavy splatling, and of course, Bran and Bagel locking things down so well, especially on the 52.
Yo, any
going
of you
up
guys have
against
Twitter,
two
go
of that
gas
same
the
weapon.
tweet.
And as I mentioned, that
Blaster
ever-present
W252L.
tactical
We
reforming
spam this
is that
tweet.
so
Gas
phenomenal
this.
and great teamwork.
Gas the
Let's take a
blaster,
moment back
blaster
here
W.
and talk about the push that got them that lead. You saw that it was sort of
Blaster
a scrum. There was
W,
a scrap there around that
252L,
checkpoint, and
W
immediately
game.
You saw Leafy very wisely
Blaster
trying to take tower,
W.
understanding that it
That's
needed
what
to
it's
go
all
down there.
about.
But Ice, as he has done for years
Holy
with a variety
shit.
of weapons, dancing around it perfectly, taking out that 52 gal, and giving them the push that they would get the lead with.
You know, it really takes a pro with really good movement skills to be able to maneuver around that tower. The
Blaster
way that Ice
dub!
did, you know, it just shows you that Ice is a pro.
Blaster
As we wait for our
dub!
next teams to get set, we'll kind of talk a little bit more about that last set. And so much to talk about here. I want to go all the way back to that Splat Zones game and talk a little bit because Splat Zones, as you noted earlier, Zach, is maybe the most common mode that is played at a competitive level in Splatoon 2. We wondered what that would look like without the displacement specials that are so common that we've been playing with for so many years. What was your take of how the teams played that Splat Zones map early on at Hagglefish Market?
Well, you know, when thinking about that map, I actually want to allude it to another map which I believe will be coming back in Splatoon 3, and that is Mako Mart. Mako Mart has kind of a flush-shaped zone, but there are some boxes and some high ground right next to the zone zone that gives pretty much every type of weapon a shot at helping to paint things. We could see Ice getting all the way backed up into the tiniest little nook that was still in the zone, doing whatever he could to make sure it stayed painted. But I also want to mention, too, maybe the most popular sub-weapon in all of Splatoon 2 and 3 is certainly the suction bomb. And with that delayed detonation but gigantic relative blast radius, that was another crucial step, not just in Splat Zones, but in the other modes as well for taking turf.
And Milana, we'll go ahead and keep on this same thing, that Clam Blitz game. I know it seems like it was forever ago, but it was really just a few minutes ago. We very rarely see that type of Clam Blitz game go. Oftentimes when we see that, it's a mark of two teams who maybe aren't as confident in it. These two teams,
dude, this game is such a W.
What was your take on why it took them that long and why we had essentially
Blaster, I don't give a shit. Blaster doesn't make it that far in 2. Blaster doesn't even make it this far in 2. In this game, in 1. Yo, Queen Kitty, thank you for the $5. Holy fuck, dude.
Should I push now? Are my teammates ready? And you want to make sure that everything is perfect before you make that push, because otherwise, you know, the other team is going to capitalize on your mistakes.
I'm getting word from on high that Ashley has another series of fun interviews for us here, so everybody don't go anywhere. Ashley, we'll toss it to you.
All right, let me hear the interviews. I want to hear more.
Thanks, everybody. I've got Lucia and Jorge here, looking very fresh today at PAX West.
Jesus.
Did you play the demo?
Yes.
How did you like it?
I loved it. I'm so excited for the 9th.
Do you have a special that you're really looking forward to playing?
Like, I'm excited for what I'm looking forward to. I'm excited for the story, like the story mode. I cannot wait to play that. And also new music. I am a music fan. I love the music so much.
The music in this game is pretty amazing. Deep cut, always ready for a tune. Jorge, did you get a chance to play the game?
I played, yes. I played for the first time here at the booth.
You played Splatoon for the first time ever here at the booth.
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it?
It's great. I love it, yeah.
That is amazing. I am super excited for the launch of Splatoon 3. I'm excited to see you online. I can't wait to see you in the shoal. We're going to get our online play together. Thank you so much for talking to us. Enjoy the tournament. Enjoy the rest of PAX.
And so heartwarming to see players of all levels competing here as this new game brings veterans and newcomers alike. We have the bracket up here for you. An unbelievable act to follow that Starburst and Jackpot just treated us to. Jackpot put
I am speed running getting a water. I will hurry back.
Lose and you are out in the bracket, so Starburst has moved forward, and we will now move into Mad Titans versus Super P. We've got the rules up here once again. Going to be a lot the same that you saw last time. Again, if you're just joining us, a best of 5, the higher seed will choose the mode, and the lower seed will choose the stage. After the first game, the winning team will choose the mode, and the losing team will choose the stage. We will have to play all 4 of the game modes that you see listed there before we can repeat, and our stage list over on the side can only be played once until we rotate all the way through.
I'm back.
Again, if you are just joining us, you missed one of the best sets that we've ever seen.
Okay.
It also happens to be the first set that we've ever seen here in competitive Splatoon 3. And Milana, again, as we get these teams set up here, how do you follow that sort of act? Their nerves have to be through the roof.
You know what? They might be, but with players as strong as the ones on Super P and on Mad Titans, I don't know. They feel like they got this under control.
Well, I'll ask you a follow-up there, because Super P, I think, being a team of players that have come together in a pickup here, certainly not as established as some of these others. What does it mean when you are players of that caliber? You maybe don't have the same sort of synergy, but you know that you're just as capable.
You know, I think it just comes down to how well you know the game, because once you have that familiarity with the game, you really can play with anybody. And, you know, all of these players are here to perform at the top, and they're here to win.
Dude,
exactly. And Zach, I'll toss the other team to you here. You cannot tell the story of Splatoon 2 without Kyo, the captain of the Mad Titans, an amalgamation of FT Win that dominated this scene for so long.
It's 57 AP to certain abilities, not all of them.
Expect in the name.
Am I going to make a video on this? Probably not. It'll probably just be my reaction, because like everything's going to develop so fast when the full game is out.
Screen on the first Turf War game,
Holy
they were
shit.
screaming, yelling, hollering call-outs at each other. They were pumped up to win just one game at the highest level here, because they know they're up against the strongest competition, and even players like Zero, who again, coming back from a relative hiatus, and now trying to once again play at the highest level. That is not an easy feat or turnaround to make, especially with new mechanics in the game. Obviously, they've done it brilliantly so far.
We will be going to Splat Zones on Undertow Spillway, and this is a very interesting one here. You can see at the bottom here.
Dude, all I'm gonna say, you can't cheese blaster anymore. You can't cheese blaster anymore.
The timer will start to go down.
Gotta actually learn the matchup.
The two teams will trade back and forth. Whoever has the lower score at the end wins if neither team hits 0. Milana, this I would argue is maybe the most unique map and mode combination.
Oh, there's a bronze match. Okay, that's cool.
We saw Undertow.
So we get 3 matches.
Lag? Different in Splat Zones.
Definitely. And you know, I think what makes it really different.
Oh, it's bad lag. Sorry.
That 2-zone territory that you have to control. In Splat Zones, usually you have a map that has one big Splat Zone. But because this one has 2, you have to control both of them for a certain amount of time. And if you lose control of one, you don't get any score.
We're getting into the game, folks. Here.
Okay, I think we're okay. Sorry, guys.
Titans and Super P here. Our second set, if it can be even half
as
good as the first, we will be in for a treat. Taking a look at the comps here, Zach, I see a couple buckets, a couple
Splatana?
I know you're a fan.
What?
Yeah, big fan of the sloshers here, and I think it has a really, really strong
Splatana?
But another weapon that I want to touch on is going to be that Splatana Wiper.
Oh my god, we're actually seeing a new weapon!
Variant available to our players today. It's a great weapon for turf war, and it has kind of an underrated
Holy shit, we're seeing a
in that
Splatana!
Ultra Stamp, which allowed you to zoom across the map.
No chance!
The only player that we really got to
Leo
see
is
use
playing
it here. We said it's a
Splatana.
pesky weapon to pin down, and that is exactly how they're
I'm
going
sorry
to try
about
to
the lag.
play.
I can't change it right now. We're in the middle of the game. I'm sorry.
Is going to try to retreat back there. They do have 3 members
Holy
here
fuck,
trying to
there's a
attack Splatana, so
Splatana.
they're able to hold. Meanwhile, on the other side, the early lead
Tri-strike as well. We're seeing a bucket.
Of the Mad Titans pushing up. Token moving up there.
Holy
0
shit.
on the left side. Kyo working with them as well. They dive 3 down, and it looks like they're going to get
Stamp
punished for it.
W!
That's a couple going down there.
Let's go, Leo!
Splatana Wiper.
Come
And
on,
now, once again,
Leo!
it's Super P's turn, Milana.
It certainly is. And you
Splatana
know,
W!
eye on Leotos
Splatana! No chance, dude! What's happening?
To be able to like have
How is this real?
Striking and watching.
I knew Leo was playing it. I talked to him, but I didn't think he was actually going to use it in the set.
Himself moving
I thought he was just playing it for
with the splat
fun.
dualies that he made so famous back
There's
in
no
the
way
early
we're
days of
actually
Splatoon
seeing
2.
it.
Zach, this is a very mobile weapon.
2
It's got
buckets, a
fantastic
dually,
hit.
a
Diving in there
Splatana,
and
a
getting taken
heavy.
out by
It's
Synapse
not just
again.
shooters
And
anymore,
we have
guys.
Absolute pandemonium in the center of the map.
We're seeing real weapons.
Better in Splatoon 3. Obviously not when you're taking
Oh,
shots
and a
from
dually.
52 straight to the dome.
How many weapon classes do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weapon classes. 5 out of 8 are unique weapon classes.
To get away, trying to find the third, it'll be a slosher, and they'll
Holy
find the
shit.
Oh my god.
The zones are also fucking tiny on this map. It's crazy. The zones are so small.
And now it's going to be Super P's turn to try to figure out a way. They do have the tactical here from Taco, but where are they going to deploy it? This is important.
God.
If you put it too far off to the side, you give up
Oh, the
too much
wave breaker!
ground. And now the wave breaker going to
Bro,
do
jump,
some damage
jump.
here.
You know how to play
Taco
jump rope.
needs to be careful. That's another hit. They finally do get the tactical.
Oh, Leo's dead early.
But Milana, I think this whole operation took a little too long.
I think that,
It's
you
too
know,
late.
was really waiting for
Dude, why are you playing passive? Go trade. Go trade. You have a cooler. Your death does not matter. Okay, everyone with the tacticaler needs to stop backing up with it, because like there's no point in that.
Is right here. There's only
Oh,
15
big
seconds
kill!
left. Side
Big kill from
to get the
Synapse!
stick and does. They need to try to
Double!
hold it. Token's
Okay,
gonna
they're
go
still in
down.
it. Stamp's
They're
coming out.
trying as hard as Burt,
Stamp's dead,
on
because
the
that special's
backside is
ass.
gonna get another, and Kyo
Oh, it's just
is
Kyo.
able
He's
to
gonna
get
try strike
another,
it.
And he is doing some form of taunt here in the center. Just 5
All right.
seconds there. Juan has to move away, but a dominant victory.
That
Really
is
the
a
first
weird
that
map
we've seen
mode.
By the
That is a very
You
weird
can see
map
them
mode.
clapping, banging their chests, and they are ready for this set, Zach.
Oh.
I know, 9. You were particularly looking forward to.
Okay, the frame drops look like they've stopped, so that's good. Apparently it's spiked. I'm sorry.
But that was a
God, I need my
phenomenal
fucking
performance, and it shows you how well-rounded this Mad Titan squad is. They, of course, have some of what has become the staple weapons
game that
in
actually
Splatoon 3.
deserves
You
it.
have the NZAP. They're not the first team to run something like, you know, a heavy spotlinger for us to see that. But
Yeah,
the way
he
they
should have just
execute
thrown
it
the
and so
stamp and went to paint
unabashedly
zone.
rush the zone. Even in the
Like,
face
if
of
he
something like
threw the
Ultra
stamp, I think they
they're
would
not
have probably
scared. We saw
gotten it.
Leotos go down with that special in one of the final 30 seconds.
And there is one player on the team that we have talked about, Zero, we've talked about Kyo. Bert might be the single most versatile player in this entire tournament. Has a huge roster of weapons. That time we saw it on the Splatling. And as we move into Rainmaker on Hagglefish Market, you can expect to see some different weapons come out of that skid.
We definitely can. And you know what? As somebody who is experienced with competitive play from Splatoon 2, Bert is probably single-handedly the most supportive player in Splatoon, at least Western Splatoon. And you know, just we
gotta see a Splatoon 1 stage.
Rainmaker, maybe we might see a little bit of the 10th umbrella.
Yep, we did see it earlier in Turf War here, and it's such a strong weapon here as well. Is equipped with that ink vat and a giant shield that you're going to have to get through before you can even touch that ink vat here. But Zach, I want to talk a little bit about Rainmaker here on Hagglefish, because we did not get to see it earlier. How do you anticipate this particular mode playing on this map?
You know, I think there is some hope for some shorter range weapons. It is a little bit wider. There are plenty of boxes to go around, if I remember correctly. So that does give you some cover if you're having to play against something like a Slosher or a heavy Splatling, for example. But you really are going to have to wait and take those picks before.
I'm not a fan of Undertow zones, though,
Again, the
honestly.
52s come
I
out
don't
a lot.
hate it,
Those
but,
flat
like,
balls are gonna be tough
I'm
to
not
get
a fan
around,
of
and
it.
You're really gonna have
Gotta
to
be
worry about
honest.
that pace of play.
Oh my god, it
Rainmaker,
dropped
make it
again.
rain. It says it on the screen here as the teams dive back into the action here.
I'm
As we
sorry
take a
about
look
all the
here
frame
at
drops,
game
guys.
two,
I don't know
they're
what's
coming
going
in.
on.
We have some changes, Milana. I'm sorry, are those some Tetra dualies that I'm seeing from Zero now?
And you know
Wait,
what?
Tetra?
Kinda
Bro, what is going on?
I
assumed people would be sticking with their comfort picks. I was wrong, bro. People are throwing their comfort picks out the fucking window.
Over to that splatter shot. Zach, I know you think that this is an incredibly powerful weapon, and Juan, certainly an experienced Kenta splatter shot main from Splatoon 2. You'd expect to see great things from him.
I'm a big fan. It just seems to do everything really well. It's a 3-shot kill. It's got relatively low deviation, as we're seeing a couple of
Dude,
pickups
Leo!
there. As the members of Super P are trying to come back here. Leo
Leo!
gets a frontal shot
Leo
there
gets two!
with the charge
Dude, what
hit
is this?
from that Splatana
Everyone
rifle,
who said
but they're
Splatana
only
is an
just
L
barely
weapon
gonna
on
be
major
able to
major
get
fucking
shots in front of
copium
that
right now.
pedestal. Still looking to make a push going
Everyone who
forward,
thinks
but they have
Splatana is an L, enjoy your copium. Enjoy all your copium.
If anyone would be able to make this weapon use, and finally the reign of
Holy
terror over
shit.
here, but not before the first checkpoint falls. And Milana, when you have been pushed back like the members of the Mad Titans are, how do you go about getting some control of the center
Oh
of the
my
map?
god, this game is such a
Send
W.
someone like Zero in to get some picks before you send the rest of the team in. So having
Wait, they broke it away!
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, just what?
Wait, who the hell was there?
That entire time, it's going to be the first reflyer.
What a breakaway!
To come out of here, but guys,
And
they
the
do not have the
Splatana,
lead yet.
dude!
They aren't going to let the Rainmaker reset, or rather, they're
Dude,
going to try
Leo.
to grab it here. But that gave Super P.
Dude,
just
Leo has
enough
found
time.
a new
They
weapon,
stuck him
bro.
behind Zach, and were able to sneak out.
What is
just a
going
few more
on?
points.
Squids are exploding left and right.
I'm
I can
losing
barely
my
keep
voice
up with
already,
it. We have
guys.
Bird here on
The
the
weeb
Rainmaker
weapon
trying
is
to
meta,
do it with
yes,
their hands,
W.
but wait until the rest of their
The
members are
weeb
here, which
sword
they
is
are now.
meta.
Look at these specials built up though. On the opposite side,
Get him,
Super
Leo.
P trying to hang
Yes.
on, but they lose their tactical, or they're not able to deploy it. Leoto's one of the last members alive, and they may have to use his Ultra Stamp to stop this push from Token.
Okay, they're gonna get the check. They're gonna get the check. You have to let them get it here. Just take time right
The
now.
Ultra Stamp go off there. And the Ultra Stamp.
Dude,
gets
they are
taken out
getting-
too
oh,
quickly.
they're getting
That's
trapped,
another
man.
one
They
down.
cannot
Tira is
regroup.
moving through. They have the tactical.
Okay, that's
cooler.
lead for
Token's gonna
sure.
be the Rainmaker carrier.
Oh, the
That's
squid
going to
roll.
be lead, but they want a lot more. Token moving the reset,
Oh.
working the way, and stopped at just 3 points.
Oh, I barely got denied at the end.
Such a close, this is so close. You know, Super P is really
Another grab! Oh my god.
Almost
That's
getting
only
that
to
back. Still
3?
has
That's
3 points
insane.
left. It is. Super P is really gonna have to be careful. Maybe another member of Mad Titans.
Oh my
might just
God.
run by, pick up their Rainmaker.
I mean, Mad Titans right now using the very, very tried and true strategy.
The weeb
of, I'm
sword
gonna
is
fight
such
you
a
and worry
W.
about what comes after. Again,
Whoa.
2 members over there fighting,
Okay.
willing to throw themselves at whatever is. How's about a third? Everybody is attacking. There is no slowdown in this team.
Leo pop! Nice stamp. Oh, I killed him though. I killed him too though.
For optimism here for Super P.
And Bursty, wait,
They've
Bursty's on
already
heavy.
cleared
What
that
the
platform, so we
hello?
don't have to worry about it in the future.
Wait, I just realized
Even if
Bursty's
they
playing
make it to
heavy?
overtime, they'll have 60
Wait, did he just?
to
Oh,
get to the very
well,
end.
guys, if you
And
throw
we see
a
nice
Wavebreaker
double
into
kill
a
there
wall,
from
it
Burt,
fucking
who's
dies.
apparently just guarding the Rainmaker while the rest
If you
of
throw a
their team
Wavebreaker
goes
into a
off to the
deployed
side.
splash wall, your
Again,
Wavebreaker
letting the
fucking
rest of the members
dies.
Jump in a role that's so important for anybody who's an anchor
Bro,
player.
it just
A lot of super jumps
disappeared.
that we have seen can be so dangerous if you don't have a player calling out where you can do it safely.
Holy shit, that's so funny.
For sure, and you know, being able to super jump right back into the action, and you know, as
Oh
we're
my
talking,
God.
so much action is happening. 3 down on the side of Super P.
Stamp! No, Stamp hitbox! No Gami! No Gami!
They are.
Listen, no Gami!
What you did there with
You
the
gotta
wordplay there.
fix
I
that.
heard
That's not
Zero
okay.
scream after he got all 3 of those members
No
from up
Gami.
here. Now they're going to try to use a couple specials just to slow it down. That's a Dryzuka, and I believe that's all
No
3
Gami.
shots with the Rainmaker still being up. Now Leotos very close and now does have that Ultra Stamp. When will
That's
they
not
opt to use
okay.
it here? Trying to pester, trying to identify where the attack is coming from. Does get a hit onto Kyo. Will they be able to close this out, this fight? All the while going away from the Rainmaker. Everyone is rotated over. It's a party
Get him.
here, and Leotos not able to get it as Token is able to take that out. Continued fights on this side.
Oh my God.
Continued pandemonium. There is madness on the board.
One of the nice things about popping your special is that it actually completely refills your ink gauge on the back of you. So even if you use
Dude,
the
Bursty
entirety
just
of
mixing
your
up the
tank,
Squirtle to
once you
stall.
pop
It's
that
crazy.
special, you're able to get it back, and unfortunately,
Holy.
Atunos here performed jumping into the water with the Rainmaker. Not going to be able to do anything about it, but they are going to kill off some time as we just have 30 seconds left to play.
And Milana, this is a really rough spot for that Rainmaker to be a bit of a, you take a swim right there here, but it almost works out even better because now they're going to have to take it from that side. So many avenues to attack. They're going to opt to continue to do it here.
Oh, not full
And
charge.
again, the continued attack. There
He
was
needed that
follow-up
full
on
charge
top
to
of
kill
that
there.
as
He
well.
didn't get it all
With
the
just
way.
10 seconds.
For
Nobody
the
left
charge
in the
slash
center of the
to
map
get a pick.
except for Juan. Would have to make a hero
Yeah, I
play.
think this is
But
it.
as it stands right now, a couple seconds. Will they opt to
Yeah,
grab
that's
it or let
definitely
it
it.
sit? 3, 2, 1. And once again, the Mad Titans continue their rampage.
They certainly are. That was just such an impressively played. There was just so much pressure on Super P from the
Dude, the
Mad
main
Titans
problem
that
with
they really
Splatana
couldn't
is
get
that it
their
has
footing
Stamp.
after that first push.
And Zach, we talked so much about what we thought this game would look like, what the aggression and engagement
Stamp
heavy style
is
would look
so
like. What it would look
fucking
like
bad.
From Tacticooler was something that people were really able to take advantage of. I thought we'd have to wait until, I don't know, release day to see it looks like that. What in the world?
I honestly cannot remember a time in the most recent Splatoon 2 tournaments where we've had such back and forth play while still having splat after splat after splat. The amount of aggression that we're
Splatana's
seeing
good,
in
but the
these
special
games
is such
really
an L.
indicative of how it's not just the turf that's important, it's who you're able to take out and win. We saw Leotos unfortunately trying to pop that Ultra Stamp in a last-ditch effort, and either they were backed into a corner or missed their swipe and were taken down on the back of it. So you really have to be cautious when you're popping that special and where, because the Mad Titans, they'll find you.
So we do have, it appears to be tower control on Mincemeat Metalworks that'll be coming up next year. So again,
Dude,
if
are
you're
they
joining us,
just not
tower
doing
control,
Splatoon 1
you are gonna
stages
have
or
to hop
2?
up on that tower.
'Cause we
You
haven't
push
seen a
towards your
single,
opponent's
like-
side of the map.
is there
You have
just
to sit
no
through a couple
old
checkpoints there, but the
stages?
important thing, Milana, someone's always got to be riding that thing if you want to score.
Like,
And
what's
you know
going
what?
on with
It
that?
doesn't hurt to have a couple of your teammates pushing forward, making way for that tower to have that momentum to continue to the end point.
So I'm going to follow up
The
with you here
Stamper's fine,
again
the special
on-
just
Again,
sucks.
because you've been in this position and you've competed at a high level before, you're down 0-2. What are the members of Super P telling themselves right now? How do you pull yourself out of this type of pull
Stamp
and
is
get yourself
fine.
into game 3, game 2, or I'm sorry, game 4, game 5?
The special is
and
just
so on?
terrible.
I think it just takes a lot of being able to like reset yourself, reset that mindset. You know, you're good players. Everyone here is at the top of their game, top of Splatoon 2, now top of Splatoon 3. That they need to just, kind of reset and bring their A game back into the action.
And let's talk a little bit more here about Super P here, because they've now gone over to tower control, Zach. And I would say maybe more than any other mode, this is where you will see big sweeping changes in compositions come out. This is where the blasters will come out. This is where you'll really try to fit an ink vac weapon into your composition. What do you think Super P might try to pivot over to get themselves their first win?
Well,
Yeah, I think it's only the 5
ability-wise,
stages. Maybe
you're
it'll
going
change
to
for
want to
grands,
pull
but it's odd
on your
here.
stealth jump, and then
Oh my
on
God,
your
it's still
pad,
lagging.
last-ditch effort. I think because we've seen Mad Titans so dominantly get to 30 and below on the objective marker, that is going to give them so many more advantages, especially if on their clothing they're able to pair it with Intensify Action, that new ability, which, as you described, Milana, grants you plenty of benefits, exhibited probably not anywhere better than on those blaster-style weapons.
So Milana, I'll ask you another question as again we get the team set up here to compete. The way
Do you
that
think
these
Super P
attacks
can
have
run
come
it back,
out here
Chad? Do you
from
think
the
they can
members of
reverse
Mad
it?
Titans here,
I want to
because,
hear.
Look, it's one thing to say, let's go in and attack, let's be aggressive, but there's so much more to it than that. It's attacking from one side where you know another member is coming around to attack. How do you go about coordinating
No,
that
I
in the
know
heat of
that
the
this set is only
I think it's
Splatoon.
just
I'm wondering if, like,
communication
will the
is key,
next set
especially for a
include
team game
Splatoon
like
1
Splatoon,
maps?
to be able to pinpoint exactly where you are and what your intentions are, and being able to communicate that with your teammates is just so important.
It's so important and so difficult as well, especially with the Tacticooler coming in here. I know we've talked about that special to death, but again, it's so important to note here how much it changes. It does allow you to jump back into the action. It makes you stronger. It allows you to respawn faster as well. And these
Please, for the love of God, Nintendo, buff your Ultra Stamp, please.
We talked about it with Bagel. And now Token.
Stamp is so terrible.
The Mad Titans, who's been able to do
Stamp
it as well.
is
It's
so
that much more
terrible.
impressive when you're able to do it here. And building specials not nearly as easy as it sounds.
It certainly isn't. To be able to know exactly where on the map you're going to be, and to not like compete with your teammates to turf, I think that is especially important, especially as a support player.
Here we go, Super B's final attempt here. They're going to need to win this game and a couple more if they want to bring this back. Liatos immediately switching over to the Charger.
No!
And we see, there it is, Zach. The blaster is out.
There goes the Splatana, guys. Splatana's gone.
And we've got a game starting now.
We're starting to come away from surprises a little bit on the team compositions. The blasters are
Splatana's gone. We got blaster though from Kyo, but like that's kind of expected.
And a mainstay
Wait, the greats there are gone? Oh, the greats there are gone in TC. What? That's weird.
This map has an upper elevation and a lower elevation. However,
and the blast kills too.
Broad rooms.
Oh no, wait, it's not Kyo. Oh no, it's Kyo and Taco. We have two blasters. Oh shit.
Sorry, the wall gives you unless you're on that side.
All right.
And a great opening there. You saw they immediately attacked the two members that tried to punish them, though. All the while, Token and the other members did a great job of making sure that that push couldn't get
too dangerous.
You
know what's funny though?
It actually looks like Super P
both
opted
of these
to
teams
completely give up the tower there. Go back to mid and hold
God,
on
is
a
it
minute.
dropping
That's
more?
another 2 down. They're going to be moving forward. Synapse, a player whose name we haven't called out that much.
Both these teams are rapid players, and they can't use it.
You know, Synapse is one of the best players on the West. Is that 52 gal is really, really scary. And you know, I think that Mad Titans is they're gonna really have to be on the lookout for Synapse.
Already, Liatos going with that Charger.
This is a good opening for them, though. There we go. We put the big bubble. Wait, what? Wait, where'd the bubble go? Oh, the bubble is next to the tower.
Liatos hit another shot, and now will Taco be able to find a pick? Does. Very good. A nice opening score. That's that early checkpoint out of the way. Every push at this point will be a little bit easier, Zach.
Yeah, you got a little
this
bit
tower
of a
path is
strange. Here on the heavy splatling. It's mostly going to be run speed, and this is the grading that I was talking about. You can't swim on it, but if you're a weapon like a splatling, it gives you a big advantage here. As we see them get an assist onto one, that's going to be a one-down situation, hoping to prevent the members of Super.
Oh, that guy's dead. Wait, no, Kyo? Kyo? Huh?
But they will.
Why didn't he just indirect the second guy?
Both blasters go down.
I'm not quite sure what that play was, but okay.
Liatos not able to get that shot. That could really come back to bite them there.
Oh, nice shot from Leo.
You're not going to miss twice. And look at this one move.
This tower run over bubbler? Yeah, but you can put it on the tower. You can put it on tower. You can put it on tower.
Gets it. That's a wipeout. One
Super P is doing a lot better this game, though. They're doing a lot better right now.
We really see that teamwork really coming together for Super P. And, you know, like I said, you really have to make
They need to get off the cooler, though.
Pushing up in front of that tower.
Get the drinks! Good drink timing. That's actually perfect tactical timing. That's exactly what you want.
You know, earn their keep.
Gotta be careful there. You can't fire too hard. They were able to find Bertho. How's about
the tower path is so weird here. I like it. It's just strange. It's not where I expected it to go.
What a gutsy call to make it there. Zero gonna come through in the
nice kills
cleanup,
from Zero.
Really, Milana, everybody contributed to that defense.
It looks like regardless of map mode, people are really struggling to push on the stage. Oh, there's a ramp there. Okay.
Hey, I'm going to go after XYZ player, and to be able to utilize that.
Oh, 2 down.
Man, these
dude, Super P is doing better this game.
That killer whale. I think that Zero actually led that into Token. And how's about
dude, I swear. This could be a reverse.
Forward. Synapse moving forward as well. 2 minutes left. And once again, Zach, it's been Super P that's had
they need to wall the tower if they can.
Yeah, really, they're starting to cycle their specials quite well. Unfortunately, though, if you don't stay alive, that's not going to give you much.
Dude, they cannot get past the 60 point.
Splats and a full wipeout. As Mad Titan says, we don't need the lead.
Ooh, Zero on a massive flank.
On the side, Synapse trying to back off. Ooh. Two differing
Synapse, get this though?
And unfortunately for them, they're not even going to need
them. Okay, they cleaned him up fast though. Zero went way too far, I think.
And that teamwork is exactly what they're going to need if they want to win.
The big bubble next to the tower there is good. Oh, it's gone already. Wow. The big bubbler breaks so quickly when you focus it. I like that.
They do clear the tower here, but the threat is not yet gone. With Zero going down.
Okay, they're all dead. They're all dead.
And Taco and Synapse once again moving through. The blasters will go. It's a delayed wipeout this time.
1 minute left. Neither team has gone past 60 60, dude.
Just 1 minute left.
Teams
Milani.
are really
It
struggling
feels
to
like
figure
they
out
hit
how to
their
work
stride.
with mincemeat.
They certainly have, and just being able to get those picks.
Oh, almost got that snipe.
Some really nice.
Dude, he's holding on to that vacuum,
on
though.
Titans, and giving that space to be able to have their team move up with them has been.
Okay, even.
And Zach on the defensive side too. That's what's really.
I wonder if
impressed
Super
me
B is just
with
gonna.
Super
Oh,
P
nice
is
snipe.
Another incredible shot. That's a huge offensive
Two
player
dead.
going down. That's another one going
2v2?
down. Here, but hold on.
Oh,
Two
it's just
more on
Leo.
the other
Leo's
side.
gotta get
It's
out.
just
He needs that
Leo's
vacuum.
gonna opt to jump out.
Oh!
And is not able to get out. Token closes it out.
Uh-oh.
And look at this. Zero
There's no
jumped in.
checkpoint.
Jumped in. Zach
There's
in
no
all defensive
checkpoint.
position.
No
The
lag
lead
on
is like
that one.
right
That was
there.
the
There's
very
no
last
check.
Possible shot taking down not just the.
They're gonna
charge,
get the
but
lead for
also
sure.
the impact
Surely.
that was
Wait.
forged along with that.
No way they
That's
don't get it.
60 for the members of Jackpot, but will
Ooh,
that Titans be able to
Leo.
reclaim it?
Oh,
They're gonna
that's
take out
it.
the Charger, and that is gonna be the lead.
Good
On top of
try.
it, they're also gonna find a wipeout. The members of Super P aren't gonna have any specials.
Good
at their
attempt there.
disposal. And on top of that,
Much
Matt
closer
Titans gonna
final
be deploying
game.
that massive,
Good attempt.
Killer Whale 5.1.
They can't get to Tower,
even
though.
more of an advantage at range.
The snowball is starting to get bigger and bigger. They've attacked, and that's going to
Good
be
attempt
it.
from Super P, honestly.
As the
Good
Mad
attempt. That game was
Titans will
close.
get the 3-0 victory. It took him a little minute to figure it out in that last game. The members of Super P adapted incredibly well, and for the bulk of that game, they gave it their very best.
Good
But the
attempt,
Mad
good
Titans
attempt.
rampage is not done yet.
Making sure that they don't lose their cool is
Good
you
try
know,
from them. I
honestly,
think they did a good
something
job.
that Mad Titans is incredibly good at, to be able to make those
Starburst
decisions
versus
fast. And,
FT
they
win,
only
dude.
have, like, 30 seconds left on the clock
It's the
to be
matchup
able
we
to
all
have
expected.
Have that calm level.
Let's see it.
Level-headedness. I guess. I'm like having trouble talking. There's just too much Splatoon happening.
There is a lot of Splatoon, and it's all been great. Let's go ahead and recap our action here. Let's take a look at the bracket, because we have our final teams, and a round of applause here for all of our competitors. Super P and Jackpot will be on the sidelines watching the finals, but Zach, Starburst, the Mad Titans, an amalgamation of the same rivalry we've been watching for so long.
I was going to mention.
Wait, that
this
one's not
for
mine, Ed.
years, these players have joined forces with each other in order to play, but today they are vying for the top spot in a game that is coming out so soon from today. It's going to be just a few more days, and with us now having seen how the ranked modes work out and how chaotic they could be, I can't imagine how excited the folks are to get this game in their hands.
We're going to throw it back to Ashley here for another interview. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Grand finals right around the corner.
And now Twitch was lagging.
Thanks, everybody. I'm down on the show floor at
Oh my
PAX
God.
with Carrie and Luke. Are you having
Hey,
fun
wait,
today?
what?
Yes.
Are you enjoying the tournament?
Yes.
What is your favorite part of Splatoon 3? What's your favorite weapon you've
All right,
played so far?
Luke, I'm judging you.
Tri-stringer.
Oh,
He's a bow fan. Oh, I can't fault him for being a bow fan, man. I can't fault him.
Not really.
Not really? I think you're going to get really good at Splatoon 3. Are you going to watch the teams play today and get some tips?
Yeah.
I love
Future
it.
top player on the stage right now,
Tell me
by
a
the
little
way.
bit about
Future
what
top
is
player
so
on stage
fun
right
for
now.
Splatoon for you as a mom.
As a mom, well, I got to watch him and his sister play, and it's not blood and gore, which is great. It's just good paintball fun, and that's what I enjoyed. And I enjoyed watching him play with, obviously, people older than him and beating them. That was exciting.
Yeah, that's always the best, right? When you get to get that really cool splat in, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Luke and Carrie, thank you so much for talking to me.
Hey kids, the next go to Splatoon. Here we go, guys. It's grand finals. Turn down, it's a little loud. I'm coming around to paint Scrapper, man. Yeah, the music isn't ass, too. That's nice. Oh my god, dude. I'm so ready. Alright, it's best of 7 now, by the way. It's best of 7 now. As soon as they're ready to start the damn thing. I think the frame drops have also stopped, hopefully. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go.
We'll pull up a chair because the table's set for grand
Luke,
finals
1v4
here.
Starburst,
Splatoon
yes.
3 enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022. Two of the top teams here getting set for a best of 7. And let's go ahead and check out the bracket. We had some furious semifinal action in which we saw one round go to 5 games. The other was a sweep, but that'll bring us to
please,
Starburst
Splatoon
versus
1
Mad
stages.
Titans. Seahawks Niners
Please.
rivalry. Just hang on here
Everyone,
for a second and
pray
let's go
right
ahead and
now.
check out
Pray
the
for the
rules
Splatoon
the
1
finals
maps.
as we get set, because
Right
this
now,
will go
prayers
by
in the chat.
a different set. We've got a few more maps joining it. Obviously, the higher
Mahi
seed
and
choose the
Museum.
mode,
Okay, we got him.
the
We got
lower
him. We
seed
got him.
choose the stage.
W.
And after the first game, the
W.
winning team
We
will
got
choose the
Splatoon
mode,
1
the
maps.
losing team
We
will
get to
choose
see
the
Museum,
stage. It's
hopefully.
all on the board, folks. Clam Blitz, Splat Zone, Tower Control, Rainmaker. But now we have added Mahi Mahi Resort and Museum de Alfonzino, and we're getting set here, 9, for Splat Zones in the museum. And what do you
Splat
think
Zones
about this
Museum,
map, first of all, to be
W!
set?
Well, there's a lot
W!
of familiarity. This
Let's
is a map that has
go!
been slightly changed, but that we have been playing since Splatoon 1, and this was maybe the most popular map and mode combination back in those days. The players know how to get back into the center of the map. They
This
know
is
how
going to
go
be
into
interesting
attack when the
because,
lockout
like,
phase starts,
this
and
is
more
a
than
mad
anything,
mode
we're
or
gonna be
like
very,
these
very
teams
confident.
actually have experience with. All the others are very limited, but people are much more familiar with Museum here for the most part. So I think that'll make it a much more interesting set.
Their performance.
How dominating it was, and really there was so much talk going into these ranked modes about aggression is going to be key. Keeping up the pace of play and not giving an inch is going to be key, and they really did such a phenomenal job of that, and I'm sure they will in these grand finals.
All right, we are set to go go. Splat zones between Starburst and Mad Titans. First
Here we
team
go.
to 4 wins will claim the championship. 9, go
Oh,
ahead and
it
get
looks
us
so
started with this loadout
good.
here.
Well, immediately you can take a look at Bert, who has switched back over to that tent.
Oh, the zone is bigger.
Absolutely
The zone used to. I can't show it because they moved away from the overhead. The zone is bigger now. They made that a lot bigger. Okay. Tent, dually, bucket, zap. Dude, the weapon class variety. It's such a W. That left flank is gone though.
Yeah, not just that.
So that's interesting. You can't flank around a plat. It'll be a lot harder to get plat.
The triple ink strike to give them that passive ink come as we have the.
Outside of that, it looks pretty similar to Splatoon 1's. So I think it's solid. Still solid.
Dualies, which will give them a shot to use the crab tank and do
nice
a lot
bubble.
Of
Does that just break the tent? The bubble just
Starburst
breaks the
still
tent. That's
with the lead,
interesting.
controlling the zone. Here's Kyo having to go ahead and super jump out of here, 9, and all of a sudden they have the Mad Titans on their heels.
Yeah, they have
a lot of jump outs.
Time. Both Token and Zero maybe a little bit antsy here, trying to get into fights and have gone down very, very early. I don't know that either one of them has even gotten a special.
Oh, that's not a good drop. Zero's dead too. No, Zero going.
Get a punish. Zero is going to get the revenge.
Nice kill from Zero.
They need to find themselves a little bit of zone here.
Yeah,
they're not flipping the zone though. And Kyo's dead. This is not looking good for them.
That loves to have as open of a field as possible to make use of that run speed and also to build up that wave breaker, which this is a great.
They have to contest. I don't think they can contest. I think that's it.
Rotating platform.
That's it.
Relatively flat.
Starburst. All right.
What a rollover.
Blinked and you missed it. How about
Okay.
that juicy performance by Starburst.
I mean, unbelievable the way that they worked through that. And I said at the start that I thought these teams would be confident once the lockout phase had started, how they were going to move over. It seems like Mad Titans never really were able to coordinate.
That is not the start I expected.
You saw Bert on the tent.
That was
working on the left side.
I guess it was just the stagger kills, really.
Where was Zero? They weren't able to make it work in the same way they were that last set.
And that's what's surprising, Zach, is that you can
Like, the
go
stagger
ahead and
was really
climb the
bad.
zone that early, but then
Like
to lock
Bursty
them
dying
out
early there. I don't know why he dropped into the tent. I mean, into the blaster, but like that was a huge mistake.
Players on Museum d'Alfonsino play on top of that platform. It gives you such great visibility. But when you have that much of the zone covered, there's really no need to be so bashful. The heavy Splatling doesn't even have quite as long of range as some of your other anchor options like the Hydra Splatling and some of your longer range chargers. So really, it was smart of Ice to know, pushing up, using that cylinder in the middle.
Let's see a Dynamo. I don't think we're going to see a Dynamo.
Around that while throwing the
I think everyone's just going to stay Zap.
For the members of Mad Titans.
Maybe Bagel one time, but like, I feel like at this point, like Starburst is a comp they like. They just want to stay that comp as long as possible.
On their first at bat, that has to go a long ways towards their confidence.
Yeah, Wavebreaker's like a support special more than a displacement.
They have to be confident that they can handle anything that anybody.
He's how DNA can still win.
One thing I will say in the Mad Titans' favor here is that this is a team that is geared to play on the tower controls, on the Rainmaker. They are going to attack in mode in particular. You saw it's not so easy when the zone is that wide.
9, I appreciate the alley-oop.
The Luna? Oh yeah, there's Luna in this. Well, I don't think they play Luna over normal Blast. Blast is just generally better.
Here, this is one as 9
and people
said.
school, well, maybe it's, other
with.
countries.
Yeah,
probably.
this one is not very easy to make your pushes through. They have that pretty long bridge over top of the map.
Hydra missing? Hydra's not missing. I just don't think anyone's picked it yet.
Continue to be one of the best specials that you can run, and I would imagine that they'll at least have one each here.
Yeah, right now we're seeing like one displacement, one aggressive, 2 support.
See if the Mad Titans can bounce back after getting
all right, familiar map mode
by Starburst. In the first game, here we go, game 2 of our finals.
I don't know if I like the tent pick here from Bursty.
I mean, the Blasters, these
like,
might be
I guess
the
it's a
best
comfort
Blaster
pick,
players
but
to ever come out of North America.
I don't
used to be teammates. Biscuit and Kyo,
I don't think I like the tent pick here. This feels like a very awkward tent map, especially on tower. Like, there's a lot of elevation and heights. It just feels really awkward.
Both teams 4 on the map. Bagel trying to move
early
forward.
pick on a Kyo though.
Right now.
Biscuit's doing such an excellent job with the blaster.
Already 9, they've done a great
You love
job
to
of
see
getting
it.
out
You
to
love
mid
to see
and
good
establishing
blaster
a little bit of
players.
control.
Yeah, I think they've done a much better job here, and I think that Zero moving over to the 52 gal is a big reason for that. There's a lot more survivability with that weapon than there were with the dualies. As I say, that does get taken
nice
out.
trade
Ice
from
is gonna
Ice
trade
there.
with Kyo here. Now again, Token gonna go.
A lot
down.
of fighting going on right now, but no one really getting the tower. Right now you just want to get that first checkpoint. That vacuum's not going to do too much either. I don't even know where you can really fire it. Yeah, it's just going gonna kind of use it on the wall, I guess.
Invulnerable, but for the other team,
Yeah, I really... The 10 might be a problem here. Kyo's getting pinned in the corner as well.
When that tactical is active, so you can hone in on that spot.
FT1's really struggling to get any form of positioning out.
Here's Bagel once again.
Attack on the tower. Or no, it fell off the tower. No, it's on it. Okay. Big bubbler on it too. Wave breaker, dude. 3 specials on the tower to help protect it. Another kill from Biscuit. Dude, Biscuit is fragging. Another one. Nice job, dude. Oh, you can just jump up top of the tower. That's huge. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Ice has no
What
intention
the
of
hell?
chilling out, and just like that, Starburst 2-0 smacked
Dude, Starburst is not playing.
So you take the analogy that I have.
Starburst is not playing.
Holy. Now shrink that cylinder about 10 or 15 times. That's what's in the middle of your tower and is practically your only defense when you don't have a big bubbler up. Ice was able to use and maneuver around that space in order to both act as a distraction.
Starburst is sweeping, bro.
And a Slayer to finish off.
I think FT1 needs a different comp. I don't think their comp is working out very well. Honestly, I feel like it's better for Kyo to do the bucket and maybe Bursty switch to something else as well. Because the thing about FT1's comp, they don't really have much to actually move people. Like, they kind of just have the K-Gal whale. I feel like the Tri-Strike from bucket could help a little bit more, and it just gives them a bit more range poke. But the main thing I'd say is the 10s. At least there, I don't really see the point of the 10 on that map mode.
Something out here. We'll have Rainmaker coming up next here on Scorch Gorge, Zach, and so
Range has Wave Breaker, but it's not in this. There's only normal and Luna.
It's just trying to take all the drama out of the finals right now. They just want to get to 4, get their trophy, and get on out of here.
So this is actually a map and mode combination I believe we've seen before. There are a couple of Rainmaker free modes on the opposite sides of the map, so it's really going to be truncated even further than you think it is. There's a Rainmaker pop in the center of the map, which is on a raised pedestal, and normally that's going to be pretty difficult to defend, but we saw in that first Rainmaker map and mode, once they get to the...
I really do wonder if we'll see a comp adaptation, because like that's 2 sweeps.
It really opens up the possibilities and the sight lines for your team.
That's going to be fascinating here, Nine, because you mentioned Mad Titan's not playing with a true backliner, and now you look at all the ways that you
no
can
way they 4-0? I don't know if they'll 4-0.
How's that going to impact?
But I think FT1 needs to change up their comp plan.
Scorch Gorge here, again, the losing team.
Scorch Gorge, Rainmaker, okay.
So this is the Mad Titans.
Let's see if we can get past like 50 something.
This is a really wide open map. There's a lot of greats here. This is going to be Ice's playground, so the fact that they've opted to come here, I think
really good stage for Ice. I think Bursty does heavy here. Like if that's what he's picking outside of 10th, then like I feel like you do heavy. That or just fucking do double tactical or change up the plan.
Of 7, so we'll see if the Mad Titans can grab an Infinity Stone and try and figure something out here, Zach. But right now, here it is.
So their solution is, well, they're doing, okay, I guess Bucket's their only displacement special because they switched to the Gal and they're doing Tetra. And they're keeping the 10s. I guess you can tent here across the grades? Okay. Sure, let's see what FT1 has here. Maybe they have a game plan. I can kind of see this comp here. This feels better at least.
4 seed coming into this tournament, the underdog continue to dominate. We'll find out already.
Oh my god, the breakaway. No way. They're just going to run.
Early starts 9 that have set the tone.
They're just going to run with the tacticooler. Holy. They have to Tri-Strike the rain. Bagel behind you. Oh, he didn't die. Okay. Dude, the tacticooler with the rain. Oh, he fell. Rip. He fell off. Okay, they're just going to go here. Paint pedestal. Paint pedestal. Thank you.
There and gets the shot onto Token.
Nice.
This attack is going to continue. They rotated again.
Oh, no way. That didn't kill. What?
Hit Burt. If Burt goes down here, that's really their best.
Oh, the points!
They're moving this forward here.
Oh, the
These
points!
Last few points so difficult to get.
And Zach,
yikes,
dude. Mow the lawn and obviously make some way for their team. At this point now already, you see Starburst getting the Mad Titans on the back foot. How do Mad Titans respond here?
Well, they have to use that canopy more. That canopy is almost like a light to a mosquito.
Oh, they're going for points. They're going for more points.
All the attention.
No way, dude. They just got an extra like 10 points. What is going on, dude?
On top of the triple ink strike, which who would have thought that a Slosher would be played in the grand finals of this tournament with its kit?
Mad Titans trying to find a little bit of momentum right now at his.
Wait, dude, it didn't reset. I don't think it's no. That it hasn't even reset yet, dude.
Right now, you see the Killer Whale.
Starburst isn't even really pushing though. They're kind of just vibing right now.
The Mad Titans, you mentioned it.
Good trade from Zero.
To push.
No, they can't. They haven't even gotten the Rainmaker to reset yet. Every time that's
They have popped the shield, right? Okay, they did.
Now,
okay.
thankfully and mercifully, the bomb
All right, we're
is
back
going
to
to
mid.
go off of the splash wall and take out Brand, so the threat is gone. They
Try strike for the
have
pop.
mid,
Who's
but that's
grabbing?
too
I'm
special just to
guessing
get this.
token grabs?
Opportunity here for
They want the 10 on the push, I'm
finally
guessing?
move the Rainmaker. They wait for
Yeah,
the
they
10
definitely
to
do
the
with how.
top
Okay, well,
before they
Mercy
get a
dead.
chance.
Never mind.
And still, same issue, Zach. Just the oppressive force that we're seeing from Starburst.
Yeah, we haven't seen Kyo doing any dancing on this one, despite plenty of opportunities with those triple ink strikes that they've been building like crazy. We also, I don't think,
oh, the
re-slider
re-slider,
as we see Zero pop it up there in combination.
Oh my God, there's so much. Dude, you can't even see, but he's alive. No way he gets the kill. No chance, dude. He's getting fucking triple nuked and he still trades. Wow. And the Rainmaker's in a terrible spot now. That's actually a horrible spot to put it. Starburst can literally just leave it there. They can just leave the Rainmaker there.
For token, and at this point, for Starburst, it's just a matter of continuing to control the momentum.
Okay, they're gonna move it though.
At this
I
point,
guess.
You've got the lead. What are you looking?
I don't know why they don't just
just
keep it there, but I guess they can go from the point. Sure. That Tetra is so fucked.
Mid. You know that you want ice at that exact spot. I know that engagement didn't go the way they wanted, but that is the power position. You rotate everybody else over to attack. You stick the Rainmaker behind ice there, and you wait and see what happens next.
3-3 on the map. You see the Tentabrella making its way towards the Rainmaker. Kyo trying to back up.
Biscuit doing an
Kyo
excellent job on out Kyo there.
Again, the ability to have the Rainmaker and push the opposition back.
That could have been a sweet little play there, but unfortunately, Kyo getting spotted out. However, they do have the advantage of
nice!
The
Holy! That was clean. That was clean.
From a large height, that's going to be a 3-down situation with only, I believe, the 52 gal remaining. They're going to use that splash wall.
Kyo's doing a good job taking space here.
And try and shoot over this wall here in mid, which is one.
But they're very hesitant on like pushing with the tri-strike. They're kind of waiting for something to commit, but I'm not quite sure what they're looking for.
Quickly here because under a minute and a half left, they are.
Because we're kind of just sitting here.
We're
Like,
4-3 advantage.
not taking too much space. I guess we're waiting for the reset, but like the range right there.
Take a look right there. Bursty has the ink back there. They're going to try to set it up. Bert moving forward there. When is it going to be?
Pretty sure the Rainmaker shots are the same, actually.
Let's load up on the Tacticooler.
Might be
if
wrong,
they can
though.
stick around and get through this, this might be the
oh,
big thing.
vacuum!
Pushed up. Where the
oh, wait, that's big, that's big!
That's
okay, they get
down.
checked, they get checked, but they need to push twice. They need to push twice. Wait, do they get checked? Surely they get checked, right?
Now it's Biscuit.
Wait, do they not even get the checkpoint?
The walls have come down on this push.
And Biscuit just baking everybody.
No chance!
To stop to that push, and all of
wow.
a sudden Starburst in full control.
Not even a checkpoint.
They're looking to close this out. What's the key?
You want to think about the aim that you have with intensified action here. The key is being able to give your blaster room to continue doing what they've already been doing. And
dude, there's 30 seconds.
Play a big role in that if they can deploy it. They're trying.
Tank can't even pressure the blast very well here. Yeah, the Tench is dead.
Canopy, and they're able somehow
2 dead.
Bursty there. Zero also going to fall.
3 dead.
Somehow dodging out of the way.
But Kyo! Kyo versus Ice, he got the tri-strike.
And it'll be roughly a 2.
Okay, Ice just jumped out. Okay.
All hail Biscuit, just dominating this game with under 5 seconds left. Mad Titans.
All right, here we go. Bursty grabbed this time. So they want the cooler on the push. Vacuum's good for the end of the push, but I think they're more worried about just getting it started.
They still have to get through that first checkpoint. Time is ticking on overtime. Tacticooler's out.
Wavebreaker was already used.
With that Rainmaker. Here comes the Reslider, and that will do it. Starburst 3-0 lead.
3-0. One more.
I'll say it again. The message they have sent and the way they have done things so decisively, this is unbelievable here in finals.
It is. The way that this team has adapted and played to their strengths and how quickly they figured everything out from the very get-go of that game. You saw immediately what their plan was. We're going to have Ice go on the grading on the left side. If we push the Rainmaker, we'll push it there, and we'll let Brandon Biscuit go to the right. They did that every single time that they wanted to try to make their push. There was so much pressure, and the defensive side wasn't too shabby either.
And we've talked about it, Zach. This is a game in Splatoon 3 that's going to force a lot of one-on-one situations, maybe 2v1s. Biscuit's ability to win the majority of those and really just snatching the momentum from the Mad Titans was the difference.
Look, blasters are just not known for their mobility traditionally, and the fact that intensify action can be paired with things like swim speed in order to give you that much more of an advantage and more dodging capability allows you to take on these weapons like the Camo Tentabrella, or the Tentabrella rather, that has this gigantic canopy. How are you supposed to beat that with any normal weapon? Very, very difficult. You have to go around on the flank. For blasters, they can just peek out over the top or on the sides and get that chip damage, making it enough to take a knockout or a splat from a safe distance.
9 will have Clam Blitz on Hagglefish Market. obviously this might be the last stand for the Mad Titans. How do they make sure these finals continue?
Well, the first thing you have to do is not take bad engagements, especially in those first 2 games. I really felt like the members of the Mad Titans were moving up and attacking when they didn't necessarily need to. And the way that Starburst plays is so difficult. You may be able to take one out, but if you take too much damage, someone's rotating over and getting you. You know, Ice always has his eyes on the action here, and it's going to be even stronger here in Clam Blitz.
Don't take bad engagements. Advice for Splatoon 3 and life as well, too. Here we go. Clam Blitz, Hagglefish Market. Will Starburst have a notable sweep of such a dominant
Here we
team,
go.
or will a legendary comeback?
The 10 is gone. The 10 is gone. Zero's on shot. Okay, we finally got the comp change. Will it matter? And it's on clams. This is a hard clams map to push on. The basket's really far away. I feel like this comp is going to be better for them, but I also feel like they should have played this like after the first or second game. Ooh, almost sniped someone there. But I like this comp better. I think this game's going to be a lot closer for sure. I'm very curious to see how this goes.
Titans have yet to control a game from the onset.
Good blaster. Ooh, Biscuit in a good spot. Oh, the tri-strike was actually really good to start off.
Are being the aggressor.
Nice.
Look at this here, the maneuverability. This is what comfort will do for you. But
hold on, wipeout, big start. There we go.
An opportunity for them to push. Can they coordinate it though? The other members will have respawned in time.
Good opening for FT Win. Good opening.
This time.
Token with the completion. Now let's see who else is coming to the clam bake here, trying to get some.
They didn't really score too much though.
Already 25 points on the initial.
Also, you can hear the little clam blitz jingle.
Here, Zach. That's the start the Mad Titans were looking for.
Oh, that juice got abandoned, rip. Oh, you can see the wall there. That's interesting. Another little movement option that opens up in this map mode.
The enemy team is given a power clam to work with for free.
Biscuit just trying to find the fucking beverage container. It's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Oh, the tri-strike. Goodbye. Nice bubble.
Getting deployed here in this next battle.
I feel like the big bubblers are the one special that's not getting too much value, as I thought, but it might just be the way people are using them. But either way, like, that still works for what they need. It's gonna be a good score. Actually, will it be a good score? They're already 2 dead. No, it won't. That's gonna be just 1 power.
So they'll have to be careful not to give him any free extra credit.
Damn it, I hate it. The song's, the fucking Clam Blitz jingle is in my head already. I hate it. The Clam Blitz jingle is in my head.
Now it's a 6-point lead for the Mad Titans. Both teams, slight penalty, and that makes a big difference here, Zach, because now you're going to have to have a few more clams join you with that power clam.
Yeah, both teams already working off of a very small...
Ooh, someone got an early flank and trade. Okay, 2 down. Nice kill from Biscuit, though. Biscuit, hold it down. No! Oh, barely didn't get Token. I think you expect Token to run directly at him, so he missed his indirect, trying to like go for a direct shot on him.
That new squid roll, and also the wave breaker at the ready here, going to provide some valuable intel if they can set it up correctly.
Burt doing a solid job of providing some backline support as well
just
for the Mad Titans. That's what's been missing.
Guess I am so sorry I have to say your name wrong.
This is the
Thank you for the $2.
We said earlier there that switching over.
Well, if you zip cast to the basket, you can't score, as far as I'm aware. It's like inkjet. You can't throw the power climb while you're using it, so you have to wait to recall. Ooh, nice double. You could still like zip caster on the basket though, and use it like that. This game is so even right now.
Just over 2 minutes left to go. Burt with the power clam, and at this point,
I like that, it's really hard to push on this map. Like, the defensive spots are good, but you still have a lot of options as an aggressive player. So it's like, it's not like you can't move because of the stage. It's just, it's hard to move, but you can, which I really like. Nice kill from Token. That wave breaker did some serious damage, so they gotta be careful. Yeah, there's the wave breaker finishing it. Got the heavy fight. It's not worth for Bursty to take it, though. Like, even if he trades, Ice has a pack right now. So it's going to be a hard fight, and it won't even benefit as much. Good call to back off there.
Game still. Don't forget, Starburst, 1 more game. They claim this championship. Mad Titans trying to stay alive. Here we go. Starburst at this point 9. They're the ones that really feel
nice wave breaker for the calls. Tact cooler. The Gal cannot get that cooler though. And Zero snipes someone before he goes down.
Bagel is pushed up there.
Very 3-2, 3-2. Bagel and Biscuit are both kind of stuck though. They both have to go back around.
The power clam might break. No, Brand does get to it here. They're gonna shuffle it around. They finally have it in.
Just tossing the clam back and forth.
With 1 minute left.
Oh, that's a huge pick.
And look at that.
That's a very important kill. Double.
dominate all the currency at this point, Zach.
They're just going to go for the score. They just want the lead. Oh, they have picks. Wait, the other guy's behind them. What?
This might do it.
Wait, Keel's way back there. Oh, shit. That's still not a lot of points, though. That's still it's still very comebackable. But Biscuit is shutting it down. Biscuit's got to, is he going to go for it? No, he's going to back off, I think. Yeah, he's backing off. He's backing off, okay.
Under 30 seconds left from the championship.
They need 2 power clams and a little bit more, I think. I think they need 2 powers and a little bit more. That's not that much, but that might be a lot here.
They do have that pity clam back there at the start, the power clam that comes up, so they will at least get into overtime here. You can
Gonna definitely be hard here. There's the Zuka.
Zero
dies to the bomb!
Auto bomb. The lack of mobility on the dry Zuka set him up there to fail.
20 seconds to make a push happen. 20 seconds to score. You can see the timer on the top. They have to go. They need to start moving.
Zero is back there. Keep an eye on the top of the screen. Not much time left in overtime.
Can Starburst
2 down?
do it? Can they shock the world?
No!
Forward.
They can't make it.
Down goes
That's it.
Mad
Starburst!
Titans, and that will do it. Starburst!
First ever Splatoon 3 champions. Let's go, my boys!
Now we at the top.
So proud of you guys. Oh, they did so good.
The Splatana at their nape, and they don't flinch one bit, bringing it all the way
W
back
for
to the
Starburst.
and finding
Congrats
the
to them.
strength to not only win a map 5 scenario, but to sweep through a team that has otherwise looked emphatic in this tournament. Well done to a very strong and established team. They're certainly one to watch out for.
And 9, it just speaks volumes to just how diverse the talent pool is, and the fact that they were able to get through semifinals. It came down to Game 5 against Jackpot, and then they step into finals and get the brooms with the sweep over the Mad Titans. One of the most impressive performances we've seen in a long time.
Absolutely, and a round of applause coming out here from the crowd.
All right, are we
These
gonna get
teams and
something
players
else,
that have
though?
Played against each other for years in so many.
Is it gonna end, or are we gonna get a reveal?
And it says so much.
I want to
The
see if Nogami's
composure
here or
to be able to
anything.
not only win that situation. as
Congrats
you
to
said,
them, though.
But continue
F2
it
and being good
running.
sports
Once
per
Starburst
usual.
hit their stride, the confidence started to come, and they
Blaster
never looked back.
wins the
Exactly.
first Splat 3
Overwhelming
tournament.
As far as
That's
their
what we want to
starts
see.
in the first 3 games as well, too. I mean, they really just took control of the game, of the objective, and never let go. There's a little bit more of a battle into the 4th one, but unbelievable.
Yeah, you really have to be impressed by how adaptive these teams have been.
I think Jackpot versus Starburst was absolutely a highlight, though.
Amount of time with the game.
Like, that's
And they haven't
100%
had
a set we're
very
gonna
much
want to watch
time
back.
with any of these 4 modes, having to deal with the changes in Rainmaker or the differences to Clam
Yo,
Blitz.
are you?
It is a marvel that they were able to pick that up so quickly.
Wait.
Find the comp that maybe isn't perfect.
Yo,
but
thank you,
works
dude.
for each of their
It's cool to
team
see you
members,
here. Welcome.
and use that all
It's been
the way
hyped to
the
watch.
very end, pulling off the sweep.
Welcome
Let's
in.
go ahead and check out the bracket one last time as Starburst, in dominant fashion, sweeps the Mad Titans in
Congrats
finals.
to
They will be
Starburst,
your
bro.
champions
Congrats to
of
Starburst.
the Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational
Very deserved W.
2022. And 9, what does this just say about the greater competitive scene in North America?
Man, this game
again,
looks
if
so
this is what
fun,
the beginning
dude.
of this looks like.
It's
we
so
are going to be
fun.
treated to an incredible few years of this game here at the highest
I can't
stage
wait
with
to
the
develop
highest
this game,
stakes.
man.
We see the best type of play. And more than anything, I think it's an incredible reminder that a team like Starburst that has been at the top of Splatoon 2 so long will not be skipping a beat and continuing their reign of dominance.
So the championship moment here.
Yeah, Starburst
as
absolutely
we
the team
said
to beat going into
before,
3.
just unbelievable what they did.
A lot of teams gonna be gunning
4-0
for
is a
them.
performance we will always talk about. They will go ahead and claim their championship trophy here. The Splatoon 3 Enter the
Dude,
Splatlands
the
Invitational
Judds.
2022. Hold up that hardware, fellas. You've done an unbelievable
Yeah.
job with what you've done. Your first ever champion.
Shooter meta's
here
dead?
in the
Yeah, probably.
Splatoon 3 competitive event, and Zach, you just love to see it.
We'll see.
I think this is a telltale sign that North America is not to be trifled with when it comes to Splatoon 3. We have not yet gotten to see much in terms of the other regions and how they play and what they will define as meta. And of course, there are still plenty of weapons that have not been released yet. But North America...
Yeah, this is still only half the weapons in the game, so
And I'm so
we got a lot more to
what
see.
old and new talent gets cultivated in the first few months of this game.
And for both of you, I know this has been a special weekend for sure as far as getting a chance to get your hands onto Splatoon 3. Your thoughts as we get set for that September 9th release date?
Oh my goodness. I mean, just coming from this and then falling back down to having to wait for just a couple more days, it's going to be difficult.
It's going to be such a hard wait,
about
dude.
how Splatoon 2 changed from that very first tournament that we saw all those years ago to what it looked like at the end. It's going to be an incredible few years of what
the
this
ranked
game looks
versions are
like
better.
as we learn,
I'll have
as
to do
we
a full
develop, and
review
it's
of them,
gonna
but
be
they're definitely a lot
ride
better. I'm pretty happy with it overall.
As we get set to super jump out of here.
It's so close, and I promise you the wait is worth it. It really is such a fun game. There's so much in terms of future updates and development that are in the plans and in the works. So many new features. I personally can't wait for table turf battles. I think that's going to be a super fun addition to the game. I know a lot of folks are interested in Salmon Run. This is just one aspect.
Every weapon has one kit on launch, but it'll probably end up with 3 each at the end. Though, of course, it could be more or less.
That'll do it for our broadcast. Shout out to our incredible crowd here at PAX West. It was great seeing everybody in person once again. Also, our terrific crew in the back. They
that was awesome.
Absolutely knocked it out of the park. For myself, Nine, Zach, Milana, and Ashley, we appreciate you joining us. Splatoon 3 drops September 9th. In the meantime, make sure you keep it tuned in to Nintendo Versus.
That was awesome.
For all of your competitive Nintendo action. We out.
Nintendo, you gotta do more of these, by the way. This was awesome. Please. Please do more that go in person like this. Alright, that's it. Alright, stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know there was a good bit of frame drops. I apologize for it. The VOD will be available on my second channel. I'll keep it public on my main channel for a while. Thank you guys absolutely so much for watching. It was amazing. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.